What's happening?
What's going on,
Yo,
man? Them?
I'm saying, man.
You good?
Yeah, cool, man. Bless. Hey, did you lot hear about Derek Lewis? Whoa, did you not see Derek Lewis? No, you lot hear when he dashed his cup into the.
Oh yeah.
And then they said it's for an NFT.
Yeah. He's something else.
He's mad. And then he also said something in the post fight. Oh, what did he say? He said something relating to the police in his post fight interview was saying something about the police and beating up the police boy and that, how because of the Trayvon Martin situation.
I heard it, but I didn't really get it because I'm not clued up with it all.
Oh, with the whole Did you
I heard it. I didn't catch it, but I heard it. Yeah,
okay, yeah. He was just talking about like how you had to beat up the police guy. He basically done it for the team, innit, because of the Trayvon Martin situation.
So basically, Daukaus, who he knocked out, is a fed. Was a fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And now he's saying he done it for all the people that's been struggling over the last 2 years.
I'm not saying nothing. Man.
I ain't mad about it.
You know, mad about it.
Yeah, I'm not. Still.
So it was definitely a crazy knockout then.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get into it, innit? Like Derek Lewis and obviously, but alright, let's start. Let's start today with the intro. With the intro. Welcome to Kombat Kingz podcast.
Say it again and again.
Yeah, in the Kombat Cave today, the usual suspects.
Yeah, and who?
The Kombat Sports, voices of the streets.
Tell him again.
Myself, Rimz.
You got Lankz in the building.
You got myself, one and only Bragz.
Well, boy, you know, they're in and defending. You know the ones there.
Calling it already, you know.
Undefeated. Say his name. He didn't say his name.
Undefeated like Floyd. Come on. You know your boy Jack.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You're
Respect.
part of the man them now, so you can do your own intro still. Man ain't doing it for you no more.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
So, the reigning defending champ. What are you saying?
Man.
You wanna get into this Lewis versus Daukaus card?
No, I wanted to start on Woodley and
Oh
Paul,
my
know?
God.
I wanted to start there.
You wanted to?
I'm
Alright,
not even gonna lie.
That knockout, like, cool. It's rather it was a fixed knockout, or that was like, bro, he was down on that floor, pancaked out for so long that I couldn't believe it. You know because I watched it on my phone, yeah. The first thing I done, I checked how long this fight is. I saw 22 minutes. I said, all right, cool, someone's gone.
Yeah.
And then it got to like the last 45 seconds and I'm like, no one looks like they're gonna knock no one. What's going on? And I just saw it. I just dropped my phone, blood. I said, there's no way he got laid out like that, bro. No way.
What are you saying is staged or Jake Paul hits like Wilder?
Oh, I don't think it's staged.
No,
man.
Jake Paul
I
hits
know,
hard.
you got a great. Like,
hits
I think
hard.
he's.
I think
he's a
he
big
hits
guy,
hard.
like, you know.
Yeah, he's a
not
big guy.
even
He's a big
small
guy.
like
He's a
that.
big guy.
He's
No,
a big guy.
He should be fighting
Like,
bigger
I
guys.
think, yeah, he
He's
should be.
bullying, man.
He knows what he's doing. Like, he's a big guy. I think he can actually box to a level. He's not elite. Like, we're not gonna say he's elite.
No,
but he can box, innit?
No,
like,
what annoys me, yeah? Neither of them threw any sort, like, nothing other than 1-2. That's all they were throwing, 1-2. There was no
if they were hugging most of the match,
but there was no like
Like the first match.
there was nothing like
No, it was
to,
worse than the first one.
to
They
get
were
a
hugging,
man off
bro.
center. Like no hooks, no uppercuts. Woodley fainted a couple times in the first 3 rounds and then stopped. Like
I've just taken it that Woodley's a liar. He's a liar, bro. You can't come out and say, oh, it's gonna be all different. You just hugged the man for the.
It was definitely different though.
And like yeah, but from a fighting aspect, like it's like that's ridiculous. Like, and I know Woodley's not been the greatest boxer in the UFC. He just had that overhand right, really. So it's not like we're coming from somebody that's great with their hands. He's more of a wrestling based athlete. But bro, that's poor. That's poor because you're more of an athlete than he is. And like what he looked way more sound in there than Woodley. Woodley looked like he was just trying to hold on and and like he wasn't trying to engage. You know when sometimes you gotta take one to give one. Like
he wasn't supposed to be
not
there.
like
Tommy Fury was meant to be there.
I think the same thing happens, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, it probably does. But
No, but Tony Tribb's
Woodley's
more
a letdown.
sound in his boxing skills. Like,
Yeah, like,
I'm not
yeah,
saying, but
100%.
he's more sound. Like his IQ's a little bit better. Like the
Woodley's a
IQ's
letdown.
different
But
to,
that's what I was
to
saying
MMA.
before, though. Like Woodley uses the punches to set up his wrestling. It's kind of what you're saying, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I think that showed that. This performance definitely showed that.
Bro, yo, but
You see when man picked him up? Man
Yeah.
picked
Yeah, you
him
can't say you're a
up.
boxer.
Yeah,
now.
he's
Right.
calling himself a
No,
boxer.
you can't
now,
do that. You
like-
can't do that though.
On the
You
show,
can't. I can call myself the greatest act Denzel Washington, bro. Does that make sense? I'm at Denzel, fam. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're not a boxer. Like, I'm not saying you can't box to a degree, but your foot movement's bad. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
You have no angles. You don't feint.
yeah.
There's loads of things that you have to do more accordingly when you're boxing than you have to do in MMA. He doesn't do none of it. And Jake's just boxing. So Jake's actually, not that he's getting tremendously better.
He has nothing mixed
But
in or
He's
like,
getting better.
you know, like Woodley, he has to think
Woodley's
about.
got bad habits. Because
Yeah, he's
of-
got bad
Yeah.
habits because
other
of
stuff.
MMA.
There you
yeah.
go. You can't
Whereas
wake up in the
everything
morning and say I'm gonna
Jake-
change.
Jake's learned is just boxing.
Box
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
There you go.
Yeah.
And Jake does hit hard. Don't believe
Of
it or
course
not.
he
You
does,
caught him.
bro. He's a big you.
You don't want to say it could be staged or whatever. It looks weird, but
I don't even think.
I just think
if
he
Woodley
caught
went
him
out like if Woodley was willing to go out like that, yeah,
for money
For a
and a
Rolex.
Rolex
Correct.
and a Rolex.
When he got the Rolex, bro,
Nah,
he was
but-
smiling like gal,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
mad, like
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
He's first.
Bear man are like that nowadays, though, bro. Bear guys are like that. You
How-
know, how it is.
Nah,
It's
bro.
just-
Hey, how
These
much
man
bread
are
did he get for it?
soft. Huh?
How much bread did he get for it?
I don't even know.
Probably
He
a
make-
couple
he
of
makes
mil.
Mills. He's
Couple of
making
mil.
mills. Yeah, I can't
Telling
remember
you
what
ain't
he
gonna
made
fall
it
over
for.
for a couple
You,
mil.
yeah.
I'ma
You're
fall
one
over.
in 0. You're 0-1 in boxing already.
Bro.
Yeah.
A man's offered you. Let's just say it was 2 mil.
Nah, I think it's more than that. I think
Yeah, I
it's probably.
reckon it was more.
But this is
probably
what I'm
more than
saying.
that still.
All right,
Probably
let's say
closer
it's
to
5
5.
mil.
Yeah, closer to
5
5.
mil, yeah. To just, I hit you, you fall, and you make it look really bad.
Yeah.
You're not doing it for 5 mil, bro.
Bro, like,
Bro, he could buy an island and go. Like,
And he knows it's legit 'cause he's already done it once. You know the ones there? He's already done it once.
Yeah.
Just the second time.
bro, it's bad, man. Like, you got to think the legacy that he, like, well, no matter how he
No,
went
his
out,
legacy's
no matter
gone.
how he
he
went,
ain't no welterweight go. He no
well, he
welterweight
never
go.
was,
Like,
though.
no matter how
He never was.
no matter how
Go on.
you went out in MMA, yeah, you can. A lot of people who are goated or have a good legacy go out bad sometimes, innit? So you can just say like Anderson Silva or whoever.
Loads of people,
they go
they
out
go-
bad.
they go
innit?
for too
but you
long.
don't have to
They
look
go
at
for
that.
too
You
long.
can look at their prime, innit? What did they achieve, innit?
Yeah.
But this added to that, yeah, it's fuckery stuff.
yeah,
It's
it's
mad.
mad.
It's mad.
It's mad.
It's mad,
Fuckery,
bro.
that's
It's
light,
mad,
bro. That's light, bro. This
I'm
is
almost on the
embarrassing.
borderline of saying Woodley's a bum right now.
no,
still.
it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's what I just
People
said.
think
It's
like-
embarrassing.
People think-
It's embarrassing, bro. Like, because you're stooping down to a man's level that shouldn't really be on your level on an athletic standpoint, bro. You should outbox him just from being athletic, from just doing this, been in the octagon. But I know it's a different sport again. But bro, you've been doing this for years,
He's been
Woodley. How
fighting.
much times have you had to put on gloves and spar rounds
Yeah,
prior to your MMA fights?
15 years difference though as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the athleticism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's there as well. Like,
But he
Jake
was fighting when he
young.
was like 6.
Yeah, no, of course. Of
So
course. But I'm saying, I think he fell over in it personally. That's my opinion. Like it looks
No.
like the Rocky thing. I told you, like before we came on air, like I told you, it looks like the Rocky thing.
yeah,
You know,
No,
they
I
practice
think-
it,
I
boom,
think-
boom.
I think he did because you see the clip here. Someone slows it down, rewinds it a couple of times. The thing on the chest happens where
Yeah,
he
pats
pats,
his
his
chest.
chest. Then Woolly's hand drops. Then the punch isn't even connected yet, and he's tensed and eyes starting to close, like he's tensing for the bang. Obviously, go and watch it. Go and do your research. It will never come out if he did.
No, it will never come out. And they're best friends after as well. They're good
Exactly.
friends after.
Like what? Come on, guys. Man.
Oh,
We're not
we
done.
don't know in it. Like we will never know in it. But all we do know is that eventually, what's gonna happen is he's gonna have to fight somebody that's got real interest. Not gonna be on that
It's
Have you
spot.
seen the
called out
call-ups?
Mazda,
Yeah.
It's called out
It's not,
Mazda.
Yeah,
but
but have
did you see my reply?
Yeah.
I
Cold.
ain't watched it
Man
yet.
was in
I
the dark
watched
room
it.
like
I saw the.
You know, like Kane, Undertaker and Kane. Man was in the room like Kane, yeah, red background lights, Ruben. Man said, shout out to Tyron. Everyone that loses, I get it. But that little rat, you want to play? I ain't going to no boxing. Come over here and let Dana White sign you a one contract and I'll get you fucked up over here. He said, yeah, you want to play? And that's what I'm saying. I think there's levels to that. You get what I'm saying, Jack?
Kane, blood.
You know what I'm saying? The background was like Kane,
But-
but it was dark, bro.
But Jake's a waste
Yeah.
man because he's going for man, bro. Masvidal used to fight at 155. Like, he walks around.
But you know what the gimmick
heavy
is?
as fuck.
That they're fighters, bro.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like
And it's
the
not-
Disney
It
kid.
doesn't matter, bro.
That's the gimmick.
It doesn't
bro.
matter.
I mean, he's a Disney kid, like in a sense
doesn't
of
matter.
you're in the ring now.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna get exposed to a point. You're gonna have to face a somebody that don't care about all of that. That just wants to brock you up. So we're gonna start finding out because Ben
Right now-
Askren, hold on, Ben Askren, that's an easily you can
no,
say
Ben
easily.
Askren-
Anyone in this room will punch up Ben.
Right, and you can easily say, even off the back of that, that's kind of stage. If we want to have this stage narrative, yeah, think about who he's fought.
Yeah. No,
Ben
he's-
Askren-
he knows what he's doing.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
Strategically,
Strategically,
picking off people. Like,
yeah.
But
So-
my point is, shit. Sorry to cut you.
Go on.
My point is, he's fighting these guys that are lighter than him. If I said to you, if you could handpick any bantamweight in the UFC and go in a boxing ring with them, do you think you'll beat them up? Bro, there's gonna be loads that you'll be like, yeah, I'll take him. Of course you would. This is what he's doing, bro. He's
Yeah.
picking who he thinks he can.
Yeah, but he's a
genuinely beat.
prize fighter. This is not league fighting or by the commission. There's no commissions involved. So it's no, there's
Oh,
not.
what?
No,
Commission
there's
for
not.
what?
There's athletic boards involved. There's no boards of belts
Oh,
like
yeah,
WBO.
yeah, okay, yeah,
there's
yeah, I
no,
know what you're saying. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no,
yeah,
there's no seriousness
Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
professional boxing, but there's no seriousness about it. It's prize fighting. So what you can have in your contract and what people don't need to see is different to having what the rules of you can just go on the WBO's website and you can read up what's allowed and what's not allowed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? In this, we kind of can't dig in the contracts to find out what's really going on and how Jake's doing it. But because it's more catch-weighty stuff. We know that. So already we're saying he ain't fighting no one at his weight. But Michael Venom Page called him
I
out.
was gonna say,
is it?
Page called him out.
He won't.
MVP.
Page will lick him upside his head, bro. Quick times. And
Page
you
will
want to
do
talk about
it.
fainting? You ain't hitting him.
You're not.
You're not hitting him.
You're not getting near him.
No,
bro.
nowhere near him.
And he'll
bro.
come in doing the karate
Whoa,
stuff. and all that.
and smack
Like, he ain't
you
even
up, bro.
trying to do the boxing with you, bro. He'll stay what he
Like,
does.
I want to see that though.
But what
I
happened
would
Yeah,
like to
it's not
see
gonna
that
happen.
actually.
in London?
I
He
would
said
like
to him in
see
London as well. That would be lovely, innit?
that.
It would actually be
that'd
good.
nice, though.
But it will never happen because why? Michael will take that seriously, fam. Woodley, some of these the Americans are good actors as well. Don't get it twisted. These men start acting.
Do you not
halfway
hear
through
him?
their sporting
I got
career,
the
you know.
phone call while I
They're
was
good
on
actors.
set, bro.
That's
Of
what I'm
course he's
saying.
an actor,
Them
bro.
men are
What the
good
hell?
actors, bro. They're good actors, bro. They know what to do, bro. They're not like as serious as certain nations. You can't do that with the Russians. Act what? They don't
love
even
these-
understand.
This guy
They
loves
don't
the
even
Russians.
understand. They don't even understand, blood. They're just like, what? I'm here to kill, bruv. It's like what? War zone. Strict war zone. My house was. You get me, bruv? The left side of my house is missing. You get me? Like, they ain't got time. All they know is war. That's what I like. The fake. No, like when it comes to the real fighting. But
Yeah.
we're gonna, like 4-0. We're eventually gonna have to see because he's gonna have to fight someone where we're gonna say like
of course.
the respect level is gonna have to be.
I'm
there.
sure,
No,
but I'm
everyone's
sure that
been-
Jake said
everyone's
if he
been
gets
getting
10 and
better.
0, he'll retire.
Oh, swear down.
Sorry?
He said if he gets 10 and 0, he'll retire.
That's
That
smart.
means that the next
So-
fight's gonna be real easy.
Do you see what I'm
isn't it?
saying? Like,
That's
so
smart.
he's
That's actually smart, and he set a wave. It's like celebrity 10-0. Because look at getting into it. Look at Frank Gore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see some of the frame shots they got of him? They boyed him, bro.
Yeah.
There's one in the corner where
But
he's
that
like,
guy was
Ah!
an NBA
Yeah,
player.
yeah,
NBA
it was
player,
NBA,
man.
yeah. But no, they boyed it though. I don't care. They didn't need to do man like that. Some of the frame shots they got Frank Gore with, bro. Do you see it? Man is there like he's crying in the corner, bro. I'm like,
I just saw you when he go flying through the ropes. That's the only one I saw. Still.
Man dashed him. Man
Yeah,
dashed
through
him
the
through the
ropes,
ropes. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see with Jake innit. But it was boring. That fight was boring anyway.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like-
Too much holding.
I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. And then I just saw the message. I was like, no, fuck off. That did not happen, bro. I was like, no way. Oh man.
Sad times.
I couldn't even hold it because I knew that you man probably ain't watched it, but I was just like, there's no fucking way this happened, fam.
Oh.
Damn.
We're gonna see what's next for Jake Paul because Jake is interesting. I see Nate Diaz was at attendance.
Yeah.
Obviously, Logan was there. They were chopping up, talking.
He called out
It
Nate
was,
as
yeah, you would do. It's smart. It's a smart thing to do. But Nate ain't on this. I'm gonna take a lick in my head and fall on the floor.
Yeah,
He's a real Stockton gangster. He ain't taking no money for that. So that's interesting. But
Bro, he's too like he's big, bro. He's big. Like he should be fighting light heavyweight. Get a light heavyweight from the UFC and go in the cage with them, or in the ring with them. Then I might be like, all right, cool. You're knocking guys out that
should go
are
in there.
your size.
Go
as
in there
well.
with Jerry.
True for it.
Rich kids. Guy, man that lick tree, fam. Turn your head, look at him. But anyway, that was interesting though. This is the question though: is Jake Paul good for combat sports?
Yeah.
I think he's really good for combat sports.
Yeah.
Really good.
Listen, he's bringing.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason. He's bringing new eyes because the audience that were messing with him, half of them probably don't watch boxing. So he's bringing in a whole new wave, which is always going to be.
That's why. Is it good for combat sports?
Yeah,
if this is the boxing they're coming to see. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not that.
If this is the only boxing they're coming to see. Is that really good for the sport?
Yeah. Let me tell you why still. Because it won't be, because what he's doing on his shouts out to Jake Paul in this. What he's doing for the whole of combat sports on a whole is big because he's getting the UFC involved. Him and Dana's beef. If your dad will let you come over here and fight, it is very, very. Dana might not want to entertain it, but he has to when they're asking him the questions. He has to respond. So it's very good. It's actually great for combat sports because you're getting people that, like you just said, that would never watch the sport, thinking people that wouldn't even never watch UFC now have to be like, what's he even talking about? Like UFC, and then it just tunes their eye in to maybe see. You know what I'm saying?
I like the fact that he's bringing up fighter pay as well. Like with Dana, he's highlighting them points as well. So
all of it's good.
I don't know if it's good for
don't get it twisted.
Of course it's good.
Jake Paul's not
for the fighters.
Prick. Like, he's acting. He's doing the Kobe where he's acting a little bit out of his shell. But in the last Woodley fight, after the fight, there was a period where he was normal. Talking about fighter pay, talking about this, that. Like, he's a normal guy. He's acting on top of it, which is what's, I think, the biggest factor. If you're new to the sport and you haven't watched it, and then you see him doing what he's doing, you might get gassed off of it. But then if you're a Jake Paul fan and you're coming for Jake Paul, you'll know this ain't even him anyway, but he's putting it on 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that his fans will know.
Jack, why don't you think, I'm calling you Jake like Jack, that's mad. why do you think that it's kind of iffy that he's kind of...
It's just bad for the UFC because he's just come and beat up their champion. What? We were calling. People were saying Tyron. You know, he might be the GOAT of the welterweight.
It does look bad.
He might be one of the GOATs. He's one of the GOATs. We got to put him on the pedestal.
He definitely ain't now.
And man just went and fell over. Come on, man. He looked like Nate Robinson down there, bro.
That's very true.
Think about.
I don't know how bad.
Think about how we used to think about Woodley, bro.
Yeah.
When he was
I
HP.
said this
You
last
thought
week.
he was a
When I said the
bad
chosen
man,
one, and he slaps them knuckles, and he goes, and this, and he starts breathing heavy, and he starts shaking them out, bro. I used to get gassed. I used to be like Connor on the TV. I used to be like Connor on the TV, bro. Gas,
And now look at him, fam. His face down, ass up, bro. Now
he's calling like Masvidal. Like, come on, man. It ain't good, man.
All right, but this is the thing. We all know boxing's a different animal to the MMA world. No, but anybody that understands combat sports should know that. A boxer should know that. A boxer, if you put a real boxer in there with a real MMA guy, he's gonna have all types of problems just from the takedown. If you don't know what you're doing,
a boxer
all from the takedown.
Going into the cage, I'm saying 10 out of 10 times they're
losing, bro.
UFC or MMA fighter going into a box,
it's been proven,
can win
easy. So, Yarn will do well. Peter Yarn will do well. Even Max will probably do well. I'm not saying he won't get hit. I'm not saying these man won't get hit.
Wait. You reckon Peter Yarn will do well against who?
Some of the
you're not gonna. I don't.
Wait a minute.
No,
you have to do about.
But he could box professionally. I'm not saying that he would be like. But imagine, all right, then take this away then. But you're saying it like if Peter Yarn didn't just box, he couldn't be up there in his weight. Imagine he was just boxing, he'd have to worry about jiu-jitsu, wrestling, or any of the other aspects. You don't think he's got great enough hands for what we see in the... Of course he does. Of course he does. Because you're practicing it every single day. But I'm saying they're good enough fighters like Yarn to go in there and beat up some of the boxers in there that are on a standard level. I'm not saying high end, but top 5 or 6. But no boxer can do that in the UFC. Jake Paul goes in there, Masvidal will Ben Askren him.
Only person that might be able to do it.
He'll knock him out in seconds.
Tyson Fury or like a Wilder.
You think Wilder?
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
I think Crawford, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's wrestled before still.
No, bro. None of them.
At what weight?
You are all
What weight
buzzing.
would he come at?
Every single one of you are tripping to say any. Don't even think. None. You have to practice. You don't do jiu-jitsu and wrestling. You lot, if you don't do jiu-jitsu for a week, you forget the Kimura, bro.
Yeah.
Let's say at the beginning, if you don't go for 2 weeks and you just start, it's not like boxing. I can throw my hands. Who forgets to do this? Who forgets to punch forward or hook? Or that's easy.
Clearly, Woodley didn't throw no hooks, bro. Clearly, didn't throw no shit.
Maybe Usman roughing him up in that cage just gave him some type of Alzheimer's. I don't know, bro, because he lost track of thought. But naturally, as a fighter, you ain't gonna, MMA is a lot harder as an all-around concept.
No, but here why I say Fury and Wilder is because if you look at the heavyweight division, you got Ngannou, Cyril Gane, them are now stand-up fighters.
Yeah, but as soon as they back Curtis Blade, they're finished.
Yeah, of course.
Or kick when they start kicking them.
You telling me if
when I start kicking you, do you know what to do? Once I kick you, you never change your legs.
Of course. But would you like to see Wilder versus Ngannou? Because I would. Can you imagine that?
No,
with 4 ounce gloves on.
No, I would only want to see it if it's in a boxing ring. Still,
yeah,
I wouldn't want to see it. I want to see it.
I wouldn't want to see it in the cage.
I think
he'll get
MMA. Tune in,
bro.
He pushes up on Wilder on the cage.
You know when man
and fucks him up, bro.
No,
you know when man
got to be able to get close.
You know what? Ngannou will start throwing kicks first, I think.
Because
he knows he's a boxer, I think he'll throw kicks first. And then Wilder will be bamboozled and then it will just get lit up, bro.
Yeah, he will.
I wouldn't even throw kicks. After watching his last fight against Tyson Fury, bro, I ain't throwing no kicks, bro. I'm bull rushing the motherfucker, picking him up, licking him on the cage, and busting his head. What do you mean? Bro, you man can't fight, bro. That man can't wrestle. You man are going on like, bro, even if they do a whole year's training camp, that's the same tactic.
That's about
I'm doing a Habib thing. Rushing, man, bro. You man can't withstand this.
Well,
bro, it's different. Technically, it's different to when I rush you.
We've seen it, to be honest. If we talk about Shields, we've already seen it, to be honest.
But Clarissa Shields?
Yeah.
And what happened?
She won, right?
No, she won and she's lost.
Yeah. But then when she backed someone who was on wrestling, it didn't end well. So
am I
she was swimming with the fishes.
I think I'm saying I think Wilder and Fury have more of a chance than any other boxer currently. If they were to go,
heavyweights, you do. You
I
have
think
just because they're heavyweights. You're right. If you was to do
Fury,
and
Darren Till said that Fury, when he trained with Fury and he did wrestling with him, that he was actually
he's 6'9", bro.
Exactly.
He's a big guy. You know?
Stefan Struge in there, bro.
Yeah, you're all right though, but bro, look at the size of him. When he presses up on Darren Till, you're gonna think he's all right with all that 6'9" weight on him, blood. You get me? You're gonna be like, you're not bad, Tyson. You're not bad. You know what I mean?
That weren't even no fucking Liverpudlian accent, bro.
Where are they saying, bro? But anyway, let's get into this card, yeah? UFC, what was it? Was it 199? What was the fight night? It was like 199, I think now, or something like that.
I'm not sure. I just say
It's
UFC
like Vegas,
fight night, Lewis versus Daukaus, and that's it, bro. Like,
so it was Lewis versus the Black Beast versus the police officer. First round knockout.
Yeah.
As expected.
You lot called that. I think me and you called a Daukaus. You called a knockout. I called knockout Daukaus because that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's just got knockouts.
Yeah,
So everyone knew this was a knockout.
as well.
You two went with Lankz and Rimz went with Derek Lewis.
Obviously.
And
Can't bet against your guy, blood.
He just bombarded him.
That's what I did.
You
Bet
man
against him.
You man was singing the station thing. That's what you man would do because you went with the Fed, fam.
It sounds a bit nuts, innit? Like that, but the Fed was winning, blood. The Fed was on a 5-win streak, bro.
No, he did look good.
He was cuffing, man, and man weren't coming out, bro. Like, you get me?
You know what it is? Derek Lewis. I rate his power on the level of Ngannou. I don't know if people do, but like I think like if he touches you, it's curtains.
Most knockouts in UFC history.
Yeah, exactly.
Proves it.
Yeah. I've seen him curl a man where his leg is next to his head.
That's mad. Yeah. He folded. That's IKEA. Like, flat pack, man, rude boy. Flat pack. Got to rebuild, man. You get me? Got to rebuild. Yeah, he's Derek Lewis is different. We can't say nothing about the pack. That's the hands is never a question
for a big guy. He can throw some kicks, you know. He can throw some kicks. Though, like jumping kicks.
He's just become athletic, but you know why? It's because I think he's taking his cardio way more serious of late. Because remember, he used to have a lot of back problems and a lot of injuries and a lot of.
But he was
strain.
heavier. He was heavier around the
waist. That's what I'm saying. That he stopped. I think the dieting, the nutrition, and that's helped him.
It was the DC fight that changed him. Remember, he fought DC and
Just got
changed it
pinned.
all up. Yeah,
Just got pinned, didn't it? Yeah, it was mad. DC tried to think that I was playing with him at the start. He's like, he got touched. DC got touched once. He's like, fuck that.
Yeah,
He said, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
He got touched. He said, fuck that, bro. I'm taking you down, bro. No more games. No more games. But but if you get touched like Daukaus knows, you're out, man. It didn't take long. He closed the gap quick. He touched him once. Daukaus tried to exchange with him back and forth. And you were never going to win that exchange because even in the fight when we were saying, I was just looking at Lewis's shoulders and his arms compared to Daukaus.
The size difference was mad.
Bro, it was like 2 of Daukaus's arms were like 1 of Lewis's. I was like, if this man, if he really does hit you,
But
it's problems.
when Lewis gets you rocked, he's great at killing you.
He
Like,
gets
he
the kill,
kills you, bro. Like, it's not a joke.
That's 265 pounds of animal coming at you, man.
Yeah.
So once he gets you hurt, that's it, man.
You got that.
That's it.
Don't tell me if I'm lying. Does he not like have some sort of resemblance to Rikishi, blood? I don't know why. I don't know why.
He looks nothing like Rikishi, bro.
He don't look like him, but he just something resembles Rikishi within him, bro.
I don't know.
He's a big body, bro. He's a big body. You know the ones there.
Sumo wrestler.
Alright, where are we saying Derek Lewis goes from here then? Because
He's just got to keep knocking the next guy. That's
that
meant
weight
to be.
is another weight that's proper struggling. Heavyweights are struggling. There's no one. There's some people coming through at the bottom on the rise, like Tom Aspel. Like there's some of them coming through. They're just not there yet. They might get jumped ahead now because what you're gonna do, but that top half is just recycling. They lose, someone wins again. Like Curtis Blades will lose when he gets there, then he wins 2 fights to put him back in that. It's that Max Holloway, it's that featherweight problem they've got in that weight. For me, anyway, that's what I think at the top end.
I think for Derek, he's just got to. Anyone that's coming up, just keep knocking them back down. Let the heavyweights like that go on fight happen. There's one more.
But that's the thing. You know that fight might not happen, isn't it? Because of France going into lockdown or whatever whatever's happening over there, they're having problems getting him over. So they're saying that's what Dana White said.
Dana,
Lewis,
find the
be by your phone, innit? That's what he said to him.
Mad.
In the pros fight.
That's
So he can't leave the country.
Yeah,
At the
you know, when they
moment.
lock that down, they're serious, bro.
bro. You should be able to leave, but just don't come back. For a little while.
like,
No,
if
but
there's
who says
someone-
America wants you, bro?
Exactly.
They don't work like that.
They don't
You don't work like that. You know Americans are funny, bro. We don't even want you, bro, like that. Give me your taxes and go about your business, bro. You know, pay your dues and leave. But you're right. That's a big problem. I didn't even quite know that, so that's interesting to know. But that would be good. They need to run that back because the first one was the worst. You could easily say it was one of the worst fights
Like
in UFC history.
I could put my house on it. If they fight again, someone's getting knocked out this time. No one's holding
Both
back.
their prides has to be on the line.
No one's
first
holding
fight.
back, fam.
I think
Their
Lewis
pride.
wins that still.
You think? Yeah. You think you'll get him?
Yeah.
I got you on that as well. I think Lewis is tougher than
You
Ngannou.
man don't know.
I think he can take a shot more.
he can take a shot.
I think
Ngannou's a bully that don't like to be bullied.
I seen him get hit.
Have you really seen him like pressured
No,
like that?
no.
We haven't
True.
really.
No, but I just feel like
but he had the quitting him against Miocic in terms of
he was tired, man.
Yeah, he was tired.
He was
tired.
tired.
It was
He
fatigue.
had
It was
quitting.
fatigue.
He had
more
the
than
fear
anything.
as well
that's
against
fatigue.
We haven't seen him.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him
'Cause he
take
didn't
our
quit.
punch and just
He
look
didn't get
like
quick.
he
That went
weren't on
3
it.
rounds. That went 5 rounds.
yeah.
He didn't stop him.
But
He didn't stop him.
he
was
didn't-
on the floor like
exactly.
this,
But he
just-
didn't try and do much on the floor.
Fatigue, but he didn't know what to
quit
do.
that
He
fight.
didn't know what to do.
He definitely quit in
He
that
didn't
fight.
quit.
No, he did, man.
No,
I think
I
from
don't
a
think that's
I
grappling,
think it was it was
did
tiredness.
not-
It
it was
And he
tiredness
didn't
more
know
than
how
him
to
saying
grapple.
first round.
He was bad at grappling at that stage. Remember,
He's still bad at grappling.
Whoa. Let me tell you.
still bad at
Let me stop you there. The
long as
first
you can
fight.
defend the
Hold
takedown.
on. The first fight with Miocic, yeah, he got taken down straight away, and every time he got taken down, he couldn't get back up. Yeah, he was in the middle on his back, wailing like a fish. That was it, all rounds. In the second fight, and the only reason I say it was more fatigue because he was up until that point, everyone was getting knocked out in the first round or second round by far, or at least the second. So he didn't understand conditioning, and I heard even with his trainer, he was very ignorant at doing wrestling because he was knocking everyone out. I think even he admitted to it. So what happened? You learn your lesson. You find a real wrestler that's gonna take you down and keep you there. You're gonna practice it now.
He just learned how to dig for underhooks, though.
But it's good enough.
It's good enough.
If that's what, hold on. There you go. So how can you say he didn't improve when if that's good enough to then knock out Stipe, because remember he couldn't knock him out in the first round. So it's worked.
He's gotten better, but he's not good.
Yeah, but we're not saying because you don't have to be a great wrestler.
Yeah.
All you have to, someone like him, all he has to be good at is defensive.
keep the
wrestling.
keep the fight
It's a bit
standing.
like Tyron Woodley's boxing.
Yeah.
His wrestling's a bit like that.
No, it's like what Izzy does. Izzy just wrestles to keep it on the feet.
Yeah.
He doesn't wrestle to
Yeah.
Like that's all it is.
Yeah, that's all you need.
But if he has a wrestling match, let's say DC says, cool, let's have a wrestling match.
Oh, it's long.
It's gonna
he's
be
not
long
gonna
for
do
him,
that.
bro. He's gonna be on his head more
You don't
times
sign
than-
that. You don't sign that contract.
Of course.
That's silly. You
But
don't sign
that's
that
what I'm
because
saying.
that's not
He's
you.
not a good wrestler, innit? But I hear what you're saying. For me personally, if they step in the ring, Derek Lewis and
But he's getting better. It's not that he's good. It's that I saw improvement.
Yeah,
100%.
In the Miocic fight,
I'll
he
give you
went for it twice and he
Yeah,
blocked
yeah.
and at first I was like, oh, you went in there a little bit wrong in Gandhi, but he sorted it out. And that's what made me know, all right, your understanding or your IQ
get it now, you get
is
it.
getting it. Before he went in there with his hips a bit too, I was like, no, like straighten out your hips, bro. That's what I was like before, like you get me, fam. So because he was against the cage, you get what I'm trying to say. So I was like, you need to straighten out them legs, bro. You know when you're trying to get the double underhook to take him. I was like, and he did, and he just straight pressed him out, like you know what I'm saying. And he
And
tried
for
to
raw
dive
strength.
him, and he dived on him and
His
separated
raw
him.
strength gets
He
him
used
out
his
of shit.
strength.
very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, he's got Usman. When I talk about this raw strength, that Usman, you know what I'm saying? That back home strength, bro.
Man, that's backyard
Talking
strength.
of
Back
Usman,
a
by the
yard.
way, you know Jake Paul called out Usman as well.
Oh yeah.
Just to, not to get onto that, but
Yeah.
boy, it's problems for him as well,
They just needs to pay these man, and then he just shuts Jake up because they ain't going nowhere.
They don't want
Let's
it.
not get back onto it, but
But anyway,
But what about Daukaus here? Because where was he ranked up amongst?
nah.
what's he gonna do?
He's
in
got
this division, man? He's way too small.
Yeah, he
bro.
was 7th, I believe.
He looked tiny compared to Derek Lewis, man. He ain't
Yeah,
going
he's
nowhere.
7th. So
He ain't going nowhere in this division.
Rosenstrike is 6th.
Is also should be going to Bellator.
Volkov is 5th.
Should also go to Bellator.
Fam, there'll be no heavyweights if they all go, fam.
Yeah, I just want to see
moving mad,
3-4
bro.
man there, blood. I don't need to see any
mad.
others, man.
Like, you say Rosenstrike should go Bellator?
No, Rosenstrike's
why
good.
not, bro? What's he gonna do in the
Rosenstrike
UFC?
can hit, man.
No, bro.
Oh, he's a
yeah,
good
but he
top.
can hit, but can he hit Ngannou? No, because we've already seen that. You know what I'm saying? That was a
Ngannou
quick,
crushed
easy,
him,
bro.
bro. And
Yeah, and he'll do it again.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
you still need a balance because remember, it's still heavyweight fighting. Anything can happen.
If I'm being honest,
any
yeah,
given
look,
night.
with all of these divisions, yeah, like most of them, you got a good 10, so you want to see the fights. But with the heavyweights, bro, there's like 3-4 men that I care about.
Well,
The
I've
rest
got
of them-
Volkov,
Tom Aspinall coming up.
Yeah, I want to see what
Get
he
my
does.
boy
Get-
tied to a
Tied to
fassa.
boss, I don't
Yeah,
mind
but what's he
seeing
gonna do
him.
though?
Yeah,
man?
tied to
Yeah,
Russell,
when he
boxer
busts a
wrestler,
wrestler,
he's
long,
pissed.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
he? Yeah, not
This
even
is
a
the
wrestler,
problem
bro.
with UFC. We say this, isn't it? It's so like easy to predict that you guys.
Certain man,
When,
yeah,
yeah,
certain man,
no,
yeah.
no,
I
that's the
don't know.
well rounded. It gets that's when it gets techie, like the Usmans and the Kobes. That's when it makes for a great talk. But when like some of them, it's just like when they bought these, man, it's not really hard to see with some of these guys.
I was gonna say, don't talk about too many predictions. You know what I'm saying? Because
What you like that, innit? You like to look at that, innit? You
I'm gonna take a picture of it after.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, we'll upload it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a couple, but the heavyweights. If you go even back to that pound for pound list, yeah, there's not. If you that's what I said, you look on that. A lot of them are very strike orientated on that list. Do you know what I mean? The person that I see that could be a champ in the future as an English champ is Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, I agree.
Very good hands, very good wrestling. Haven't really seen a lot of jiu-jitsu from him, but I don't need to if the way I haven't seen it. I personally haven't. You might have, but I haven't personally seen it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's not legit. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. But very good wrestling. I don't really need to see your jiu-jitsu when you're that good of a striker and your wrestling's that good. That round I like, so I can see that happening. But once John Jones comes into this way, everybody dies.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
He died. Everybody
needs to hurry up
dies.
and come because I need to see.
That might be a good fight as well, you know.
But Garn and
Aspinall
him,
versus Daukaus.
is gonna just remind me of.
Aspinall.
Yeah.
Versus Daukaus for his next fight. That might be good still.
He's got. Aspinall's got a fight booked. He's fighting
For
UFC.
the
He's
English
fighting
one.
in UFC.
London.
Who's he
London.
fighting?
I'm not
I saw it
too
the other
sure.
day.
Oh, Saki. That's is it? No, it wasn't.
Saki.
When is Shamil when he fighting?
I'm not too sure. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, Shamil.
Yeah, Chanel.
cool.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. In England, so that should be interesting.
Okay, cool.
Because he'll go above. Shamil's just one or two above him.
Yeah.
In the rankings.
We'll see then, innit? We'll see.
But John, I think John and Garn
Yeah.
is the only for that weight, but that weight's a bit stuck.
All right. Let's move on then.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus
Bilal
Belal
Muhammad. Bilal believed. What's it?
Bully B.
Remember the name. Remember the name.
Bully B.
Bully B.
Man,
Yeah.
that's what he calls himself.
Yeah,
Bully
Bully.
B.
Well, Stephen Wonderboy is done out here.
It's been found out now. you think?
Finished. No, he's not been. Not like that.
No,
Just
no,
say
like the
finished.
formula to beat him is
That's
is
always been
there.
there,
Like,
though.
the
That was always
blueprint's
there,
there, innit?
That was always there.
No, but what? Like,
It's just you couldn't. People struggle to do it as much. It was always there though. Wrestling.
Small art's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said straight
that's
away.
the point as well.
Yeah.
Said that straight away.
I don't think that was gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
No, with the wrestling, definitely.
The way that fight went, no, Belal was grabbing him in the middle of the cage though.
Yeah, but that was later on though. Initially,
yeah.
the first round,
Initially,
if you
it was
look at
up against
two
the
steps,
cage.
he was up against the cage.
Yeah.
It's
Took
true,
him, or
it's-
had the
it-
arms locked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And Bilal was aggressive with it, like when he was going through him, like.
I didn't think Belal was that great. I thought he was a good wrestler. Not that to do when I watched Woodley and these other kind of guys fight Wonderboy. Woodley wrestled him and took him down and controlled it by far. It's not like he but
Bilal
if
did
I
it
felt
better.
like I felt like Belal did it cleaner. But again, that's age. How long ago was that? 4 years ago now.
Nah, he was the
5
first
years.
one to put the blueprint.
The blueprint on it.
process,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
No,
saying? So,
everyone
like,
else was getting
yeah.
touched by Wonderboy
yeah.
before. You know what I'm saying? That side stance that Wonderboy likes to fight out, that karate style, almost that kickboxing style. It struggled, but it didn't accumulate to nothing in this fight, I don't think, because, again, you're right. I'll give it, like, the cage is smaller, so the way you can angle yourself when you fight side on, you need more space. I do get it, but Belal, he's interesting. He's interesting because I would have liked to see the Leon Edwards fight finish.
The way that was going.
It wasn't looking good for him.
Yeah.
He was getting lit up a little bit.
This is one guy I can tell you now. He ain't winning no welterweight belt, bro.
Yeah,
Bellator,
fact,
innit?
yeah. In Bellator.
Bully B for Bellator. You know what I'm saying?
Bully me for Bellator. You're just moving everyone
No,
over to the
no,
other
no,
organization.
Let me tell you about Bilal.
Man's moving like when TNA first came out and WWE just got shook, fam.
Enough of the wrestling references today, man.
Like
No,
that.
but Bilal Hamid is like Tyron Woodley without punching power. That's literally who he is. Like if he doesn't get the knockout and Bilal Muhammad ain't gonna get no knockouts,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a boring fight up against the cage on the floor. He ain't gonna finish him. You know what I mean? There was an ample opportunity for him to finish Stephen Thompson yesterday,
Yeah.
and he didn't.
He didn't even move into jiu-jitsu or anything.
Yeah, he could have had a
Just kept
choke a
it.
couple
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
Just didn't go for. He could have
yeah,
got
yeah.
ground and pound. Didn't try. Yeah, man, that was a typical Bilal Muhammad performance.
Yeah.
You're right, though.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
hear
wrong.
you.
You're not wrong, but that only accumulates him to be climbing the rankings. That's the thing. So regardless
'cause he
of
jumps kinda-
how we all look at it, he's in a position now where he looks good. You know what I'm trying to say? Because he's 10th. And he just fought Wonderboy, who's 5th.
But this is the point now where it's like,
Now you're dogs.
are you really about this? Because you're amongst the killers now, like
Masvidal,
Yeah.
Edwards,
Nope.
Gilbert Burns.
Hamzat Chimaev. That's his next
Ooh.
fight, guarantee you.
You think, yeah?
Wonderboy was gonna call out Hamzat Chimaev. He said it before the fight.
That
so
would have been stupid.
That
That
would
would've
have
been
been ridiculous.
That would've been
You know, he has no sense sometimes.
That
Like,
would've been
he has no
crazy.
sense.
His
man.
dad's his coach. We
Yeah,
know
we said
what
this
happens
yesterday.
when
We
your
said this
dad's
yesterday
your
when we
coach.
was watching the fight.
Dad tell him.
Yesterday's
What did
dad
he
said
say?
to him, "Oh, go and do your thing."
Bro, I've been trying that. It's not working.
What do we say about these dads with advice? They are mad, bro. What are you doing, bro? Like, they need to chill, bro. How can you tell a man do your thing? Like,
In
I've
the
always
third
said this,
round
yeah,
when he's been on the floor.
Wonderboy, I never had a problem with your striking. Why have you never gone to a real camp that just go do wrestling, hardcore, stuff the takedowns, bro? Stuff like I'm not even saying he doesn't like because Weidman. I know he trains with Weidman and they're close and they're family friends.
I'm
and
sure
whatever,
there
but-
was a stage where he went tri-star.
He's got good.
I
He's
feel
got
like
good
he should
takedown
win him, I
defense,
think,
though.
but I don't know.
Stephen Thompson got good takedown defense.
Yeah.
Statistically, throughout his career, he's had good takedown defense.
Yeah,
It's hard to take him down in that sideways stance, man.
yeah,
Very difficult.
yeah. But once he gets down, he can't get up. That's my thing. He struggles.
Yeah.
Like he has no. He's lost. It's like, all right, cool. Like you don't get taken down, but when it happens, you can't ever get back up. So
Gives
it's
up the
like,
round,
yeah, he gives up the round. And if you look at it, give up 3 rounds happen the same way.
Yeah.
I know you get older, so your condition and your body slows down. The reaction time is not the same, but I think he's done that, and he's a Bellator fighter.
He ain't gonna go.
And I'm being honest now, like, or
He just
he's just
signed
a
a new
pass.
contract.
Yeah.
4
Bro,
fights, I think.
He said he wants to be the oldest fighter in the UFC.
They'll
That's
keep
not a
him.
good
They'll keep him there as well.
accomplishment, bro,
They'll
like-
keep him there as well.
What do you need
They
to
know
see
why
that
they'll keep
for?
him there.
Yeah, because they like him because he's a fan favorite, innit? The fact that the crowd like
Wonder
him.
boy.
But what does Bellew Muhammad go from here then?
Tell me,
Like
man,
in
Hamza
that-
Chimaev, blood.
Yeah,
Load
he-
it up.
he'll-
Dana.
he'll-
Well, Hamza and Kobe. What about that? They're calling
Oh
that.
yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Kobe's gonna want that.
Kobe's already said. Well,
Yeah, he
they
said it,
put
but-
it. Ariel's talking about it. So you know when Ariel gets
Kobe
wind
don't
of
say.
stuff.
Kobe don't say what he means.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I
You
don't
know
think
what
he
though?
wants that.
If Kobe takes this fight, I don't care. I'm calling
rate
Kobe
him
is
still.
a fucking G, bro. Know what? I've changed my whole concept about him. I like him. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anyone says. Call
Hey,
me what
do
you
you
want.
man watch his
I will
interview
like Kobe Covington if he takes that
Helen.
fight.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that?
Did you watch his interview with Helen? What's her last name?
I can't remember. Smells girl, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, go on. No.
bro. Just ripping, like you know what he's like,
Yeah.
ripping all the welterweights, then going on to Dustin because people are saying Dustin might, obviously, how he said he might not do the 155 cut again.
Yeah.
Getting on to him, saying how he used to bully him in the gym. He used to take turns with him and Masvidal going round to round, punching them up.
Probably did as well.
Then he started on John Jones. Like he started on everybody.
Tyron
bro.
Woodley.
Tyron Woodley, the frozen one. Like he's on everyone's nuts, bro.
No,
Like,
he's smart for doing it though. That's why I kind of
He's
rate
funny
him.
still.
The only reason, yeah, I like him now through all of it, yeah, is because he can actually fucking fight.
yeah, he's
bro.
a.
Yeah, nah, he's that.
And that's what made you give
if
you
Osman
respect, you
weren't
know.
there, he's champs, though.
It-
If Osman's not
He's
there,
the
he's champs.
second
though.
best of all time.
and he's holding that for a little while because you know he's what do we say?
100%.
Two things. What I always say wins fights: cardio and IQ, and he has both to a high level. He knows who to fight and how to fight them. And that's what's key. And I like Kobe for that. He gets in there. He actually can back up what he says. It's just Usman is
Yes.
another animal,
Levels.
bro.
Hey,
Another
hey.
levels. He's another animal. But Kobe to fight Hamza, that would be interesting. But Bellew, if we're going back to this, I think
Massive Baloo.
Bellew, yeah, man. Bellew.
Like in Jungle Book, bro.
Bellew, fam. Mohammed.
Bilal, bro.
Bellew. Bellew, Bully B.
Bully beef.
Bully beef, yeah, innit? Bully beef.
Man don't even know about the struggles
Any
of
of
eating bully beef.
Bulldog. Any something about Bulldog, like he calls himself the Bulldog or something.
No,
like
it's
fam. Bully beef.
that. Is it just Bully B?
I'm sure
no,
it's
it's
Bulldogs.
believe the remember the name Muhammad.
Oh, remember.
Bilal,
Oh.
remember the name.
Remember it in Bellator.
Bro,
You're nuts, Jack.
So,
Jack's
what?
smoking.
Be honest, man. What's he gonna do?
Jack likes,
Bro,
Jack's kind
the
of like
welterweights in
you like
Bellator
only
aren't a
high-end
joke.
fighters,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Hey,
It's like
bro,
high-end
the
cards.
welterweights
You
in
need
Bellator
people-
ain't a joke. You know?
Yeah,
people-
go through.
Bellator's
You need
welterweights
people in
ain't
the
a joke.
division that maybe they won't be champion, but you need people in the division, bro.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
true.
just have like 5 people.
Yeah,
bro.
it's true.
You
But
can't
he
just
thinks
choose.
he's gonna be a champ. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I mean, so
okay,
I
everyone
think
has to
that-
have
Bro,
ambition,
slap him the
bro.
shot.
Why are you in the sport if
Yeah.
you don't think you're going to be a
Man's out
champ?
here crushing dreams.
To fall over like Tyron.
Dreams,
He is as well. Jack, you're raw, you know. You're actually a cold-hearted guy.
Yeah, I ain't got time.
But
for
you
this,
know what? I
man.
like you because you like high-end things.
Yeah, I just want to see.
He
the
likes
best
high-end
of
cars,
finer
and
things
stuff,
in
finer
life.
things in life.
Yeah,
Like,
I wanna
he
see
ain't
the
trying to
best.
be mid-grade.
Yeah,
He wants
yeah,
top
yeah,
shelf.
I want to- come on, man.
You want top
You
shelf.
have to
I like
be, you
that.
have to
That's
be.
what we do, man.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. But him,
but-
if he should fight Gilbert Burns though.
Oh, that would be, yeah. I don't mind seeing it. Yeah.
Just so I
He
can
could
remind
get
you.
through that one. He
3
could
points.
creep through.
No, Gilbert beats him, man.
Yeah,
Three
no.
points for that one still.
Gilbert's a beast.
Yeah,
man.
I think Gilbert
Gilbert
beats him,
kills
but
him.
I hear where
Gilbert's
you're
a
coming
beast.
from.
Yeah.
I
Do you
hear
know what
where
I'm
you're
saying?
coming from.
Oh, what about Masvidal?
No, I think Gilbert kills him.
Because that's
But
what
I'm also saying
Ooh, that's a
he
fight
could
that
creep through that one. He could
Ooh,
get one more
that's a
win.
good fight, though. It'll be an interesting
That's
fight.
a good fight, isn't it?
Like,
Who?
on the feet, I
Jorge
think, on the
Masvidal.
feet,
That's an interesting
How
one.
good is his wrestling going to be? Like,
Masvidal?
against Masvidal, like, yeah.
But I can see
Masvidal's
Masvidal
good-
fighting
good
Kobe
takedown.
next. I think Kobe's gonna fight.
That's
Masvidal
not a fight.
next.
That's
what I
For
think.
Masvidal,
Kobe will
it's
beat
long.
It's the money.
Kobe will beat Masvidal.
Yeah, but that's why I think Kobe will fight him over Chimaev. That's why I'm saying I think Chimaev fights Muhammad.
Oh yeah, if I'm Kobe and I have the choice, Chimaev or I'm taking Masvidal.
Of
I'm not fighting
course.
Chimaev.
Yeah,
I'm
what
just
the
good
hell?
money fighting Masvidal. Why am I
Chimaev
fighting
might kill
Chimaev?
him.
Like,
No one should fight Chimaev.
Yeah, not even Usman. I don't.
No,
think.
no.
I'm worried about that one. Still.
Usman, that's when Usman should go to the next way. Is he?
No.
We're friends.
That's when he's gonna go and fight
Whatever, I'm coming up, cuz.
Usman's retiring, bro.
Nah, I don't think he runs away from that challenge, though.
No, he won't run away from it.
no.
But if he beats him once, he's gone.
Oh,
Because he knows he's coming straight back.
Quickly.
Right, let's move on.
Right,
We're going to start
next,
debating. We're going to start getting to debates here. Amanda
Amanda
Lemos
Lemos
versus Angelina.
Nonsense.
Angela. Hill.
Another one of them
Fucking
fights
up
for
names
Angela
today.
Hill, man.
Say again?
Yeah.
Another fight for Angela Hill that she won and wasn't given.
Oh yeah,
She won
yeah.
this fight,
Yeah. It was
tight,
close.
though. You know,
But
she
She lost the
dropped
first
her.
round.
She dropped her in the third.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
With the
Yeah,
spinning-
that gave
that's
it to
what
her.
gave it to her.
Yeah. That's what I thought gave it to her. Still.
Yeah, that's it. That's what split it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know them fights like that, when they're that close on the feet,
Yeah.
a takedown or someone
Yeah.
getting dropped,
Wins
it
for
wins the fight. It's easy
Yeah.
for the judges to be like,
Yeah, I
"Alright,
thought it
that's
was a
what won the
close fight. It was a close fight, but I thought the knockdown.
I see
in the
why she
third,
won it.
Yeah, gave it to her. Still.
For me, Angela Hill won this fight, man. I just want to know when UFC judges are going to be held accountable as well, to be honest with you. Because there's so many fights recently that have been...
Yeah.
I think they've actually, you know what? Overall, I think the UFC judges are actually good compared to boxing.
Boxing's a mad thing.
atrocious.
Yeah.
It is out like it is
I'll
like
give you that.
atrocious, like to the point that I can't. Some of the scorecards when I hear
It's like they come in with
that-
pre-written
Pre-
scorecards.
bro, some of them are so
Canelo's
far out.
fighting, let me just put it to
19, 12. Like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
get
a
me,
bit
bro?
mad
Like,
still.
it's mad. Like, UFC is a lot more closer, bro. Like, they don't really they fuck up some of it, but they don't fuck it up as much. More time I agree with the UFC's decisions, or
No.
I can see
There are
why.
fights though they do. They do a mad
They
thing.
No,
fuck
they
this
do.
up.
They do
But
a
you
mad
know what? They don't
That's
fuck
for
up
damn
many
sure.
big fights where I feel where you're like, they fucked it again. And I think with boxing, we only look out for the big fights, and most big fights get fucked. Do you know what I mean? Or the scorecards look
Look, a
weird.
bit too skewed.
Yeah, look too skewed to
yeah.
one side. I think you don't get that as much. But I don't know. If you think they're accountable, I don't think it was that much of a robbery.
I don't know. I reckon if you watch it
I'm
back...
not- it was a close fight, but
That's
I
what I
thought
mean.
the knockdown gave it to Hill in the third. That's why I thought. I thought it was one apiece. I thought Lemos had first, Hill had second, and I thought Hill, when I watched it back, done enough in the third.
But if you look at her career, there's been about 4
Oh,
or
no,
5
she's been robbed a
fights
couple
where
times.
she's been
Yeah,
robbed.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like,
she
what's
has,
going
yeah,
on?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what? Why? I don't get it.
Yeah,
Because her career would look very different if she had those 4
yeah, true.
L's
Yeah,
as
true,
W's.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't know. She's a good fighter, but her ground game is
No, it got
It's
better.
get-
It
no,
got
it's
better
get-
in this fight.
yeah.
I saw it was a lot better. She
Yeah.
was comfortable grappling. She
a little bit more.
She tried to go for takedowns. Like she looked better with her grappling.
So she's getting there.
yeah.
If you were to go over the statistics off of a close fight, yeah. So we're all calling this a close fight, right? So Lemos, total strikes 68 to Angeli 74,
Okay.
and then the significant strikes
Yeah.
was to Lemos
Slight
was
difference.
50,
Yeah.
and to not that much, and 48 to Angela Lee.
okay.
So it was only two.
Yeah, it's close.
So it was very close.
Yeah.
Takedowns, Angela got one,
Yeah.
and knockdowns, Lemos got one.
What? They didn't count the knockdown.
They're spinning.
That's
elbow.
cap, bro. That is cap.
You see?
That's cap.
They done her dirty again, bro.
But Angela Lee got a reversal as well.
Angela Hill.
Oh, I keep doing that, Angela Lee. Where did I get that?
Charlemagne the God.
Well, yeah, I don't know where I got that, bro. My head today, bro. I'll keep. Yeah, sorry. Miss Hill got a reversal as well. So on a close fight, do you go with? All right, if you're judging a close fight off this, guys, do you go with significant strikes or total strikes?
No, but when you're the judge,
but
you don't get all these.
No.
You
I
don't-
know
yeah.
you don't get this. No, I know that. No, I'm saying if we look back at this,
What's
yeah,
a
Where
significant
do you-
strike?
yeah, it's a significant. It was what is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, yeah, damage. It hit with intention. That's a significant
That is so
strike.
opinionated,
that-
bro. That is
If I
so
do that,
subjective.
no, but if you watch it, and you have one person overseeing the card,
But this to me is
Yeah, but that's one person's opinion. That's very
but
opinionated.
he's the judge.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
the
just
judge
saying.
to make these stats. So he's going to be the judge. You need a judge in life for everything, innit?
Yeah, but
When you go to prison, ain't there a judge sending your ass down? Everybody get judged, rude boy. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, in the sense of a judge, I know what you mean. You might class something as a significant strike, but don't you go off that? Because we can say total strikes, but if I'm going like tapping a
Yeah.
man, I'm landing
Yeah.
strikes, but I'm just tapping you.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm touching you, really,
that could be your way of working, man. Like what Max does, where he touches a man
Diaz.
or
Yeah,
Diaz,
yeah.
where bro, he just does this and this and
yeah.
And that's why it's
and
more
then-
strikes, and it's pressure, it's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
you control the octagon, etc. You know what I mean? But
Rolls into everything, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, interesting.
It was a
As
good fight though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
it
see the
was.
front kick?
Yeah.
That landed on the hill. Oh,
Yeah. Twice.
Yeah, twice.
You know what I
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
I think that's what maybe gave her the fight as well. she had the the
memorable.
any
moments.
memorable highlight. She had the
Yeah.
highlight. You know when you get the highlight of the fight and the judges
judging it like pride. Like,
yeah. Just like the pride judging. Whoever like it has the highlights, like they get the show. So, but what happens to Angela?
She just needs to put together a win streak. Like, nah, man.
You're nuts. I knew you were gonna
No,
say that. Miss Hill, because that she was 12th ranked and Lemos is ranked 11th. So Miss Hill needs to retire.
No way, man.
No, she's
man. She's old.
Is she old? Is she?
I think
She old?
is
she is.
Oh, wow.
Swear.
She's
She's
wow.
yeah. She's like
She looks
31.
young.
might be
still,
wrong.
she
She
looks
looks young.
young.
She looks young. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
She older though.
Black
She's
don't
old,
crack
man.
people.
She's been fighting since 2011 in the UFC, bro.
2011.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think it's time for.
I was in school, blood.
Because she does a little bit of work on the side for UFC as well.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen her
yeah,
commentate
yeah.
in
Yeah,
other shows as well.
Yeah,
like,
go and do that, man. Hang
Yeah,
up
I
the
think
gloves,
that.
man.
I think as long as she's got something to do, because sometimes this is what's really paying them.
Yeah,
I don't really like you said this to me before. Sometimes when I'm like, man, just retire, and you're like, bro. Even he
This
said this to me.
man's
Like,
livelihood,
like one time, somebody is feeding their family like this. You know what I'm saying? So just
Yeah.
to tell a man to retire,
Especially when
It's
you've
a bit
not done
crazy.
anything else in your life.
Yeah.
it's true. No, you're right.
Yeah.
D, you're 100% right, bro. I'll give it to you, Lankz. You're right, man. But what about then? Okay, Amanda. Then where does she go? She's gonna climb it. She's got
Climb up the rankings, really. She's not nowhere near the belt.
got Michelle Watson. Torres is there. Nina Nuns is there. Well, yeah.
Nina's still in the rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia to get.
Yeah.
How do I pronounce
Oh,
that?
she retired.
She retired.
Yeah,
Claudia,
she's still in the
Claudia. Gadler.
She retired the other day, though. It was recent.
oh.
It was recent.
So they'll
She
take
retired,
her.
but she's still.
She had a moment where you thought
Oh, yeah.
She was champ, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. No.
no, I'm sure she was.
Who was the champ when you won? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Who was the champ before you won?
It might have been, you
I
know.
thought she took the
Yeah,
belt
I
off
think it
Claudia.
was.
I might be wrong still, but that's what
You might be right.
I've been sipping on this juice. So
Or was it Carlos Esparza? Has she been the champ?
Yeah, she was the first one.
Oh, yeah.
It was Carlos or
Carlos,
Sparza?
took it off Carlos. Took it off Carlos.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
And then she took it from her, innit?
Then Thug Rose came on the scene.
Yeah. Because Joanna said that she was. Joanna says that her and Young Jake. Remember Carlos Esparza? Remember when I made that news saying, yeah. So I think it was Carlos Esparza. Anyway, moving on.
Move on. If you want to talk about retirements, we can talk it here still.
Yeah, right here.
Brother, I got the retirement home on speed dial for this guy, fam. He's got
finished.
to go now.
No, he's 39 though, so he's old.
Brother,
in bantamweight, that's
deep-
an old
deep-
age, bro.
deep-
Bantamweights are
That's an old
young.
age,
They're
bro.
dangerous. I think they're. You know what? Saying this, I think there might be more bantamweights and featherweights across the board at a higher level than anything in mixed martial arts. Even in that fight, even like yesterday when was that Fighting Stars
Fight Star.
championships. Shout out to the Fighting Stars championships as well. That was really good. But even with that, yeah, I'm telling you, man. There's a load of bantamweights. Think about a lot of the fighters that we see come out. A lot of them are bantamweights and featherweights. There are a lot of, and they're like more high level. I think there's a lot more killers. So
At that weight, you have to have your skill level has to be higher. Your technique has to be
and faster, quicker.
Yeah, you have to be quicker, more agile, all them kind of things, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
well,
want to see. No, go on.
nah, just for the people remember that are listening at home, we're talking about the Rafael Asensio fight against Ricky Simone. Rafael should have realized that when you get knocked out by Cody Garbrandt, that you stop.
You man are rubbish in this guy, bro.
No, this guy's rubbed.
No,
bro.
nah.
He's rubbed. He's rubbed.
Bro, look
bro.
at it. We spoke about it last week, but like,
He's
look at his
rubbed,
decline,
bro.
No,
His decline
Cody's
is
got
mad.
hands though. He
Yeah.
just gets hit. It's not like we can't say
No,
that
no.
he don't get.
We're not
hit.
here to
Just
talk
off
about
the
Cody.
roids, man.
I'm just saying that this guy got knocked out by Cody. He should have known he was done, fam.
Alright, so look
Go
for
on.
Ricky, I want to see him versus Sugar Sean O'Malley. That's what.
That's
I
a fight
wanna
they
He called him
ain't
out.
doing right now, bro.
'Cause
That
of
wrestler
course they're
gonna
not
give
gonna
him
do it.
problems.
That's what I want to see. You get me?
I like that, though.
Ricky Simone though. I like Ricky
I
Simone.
like why you said that.
No, but you have to.
No,
'cause
that would be like.
O'Malley has to.
No,
have
he
that
has to
test.
fight someone like that though.
But Frankie Edgar
is
first.
this who you give him it?
Frankie-
Is
I
this who you give him though?
I think
Frankie.
You think Frankie?
Because he's older, he's slower. He was still trying
And
to wrestle him.
he's had a few knockouts, so you know
Yeah.
the chin's a bit weak.
Yeah.
You can knock him out. Like this
For
guy,
sure.
If they want to
Yeah.
do
And
easy dub,
this guy's got
know,
bounce.
No, but
Ricky's
someone,
got
if,
bounce.
If he
And he
takes
can
this
strike.
fight,
And
can
yeah,
strike.
he's straight.
He can
straight
strike
yeah,
and
yeah.
wrestle.
but this
Mixing
cements
it up.
him. Like you'll be like, if O'Malley gets through someone like him, you'll be like, oh shit.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
but you know what it
This
is?
guy-
O'Malley
this guy's
needs.
serious.
O'Malley needs. He's like Connor had Chad Mendes. You need someone,
This is what I'm
That's
saying.
his Ricky Simone.
but like. You could give him Frankie, bro. He's got this. He's had the star power.
Where's
so
Ricky?
it's like,
He's not
yeah, but
ranked.
you see, if he calls out Frankie Edgar, yeah,
Ricky
he's gonna
Simone's not ranked. Don't do it.
No, they
bro.
have
now,
to-
now he's right.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be ranked
Yeah,
now,
because-
but Frankie Edgar, we're gonna just sit in here and be like, you know what? Look,
Frankie's
it's an easy
old.
dub.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna on Fanatics. Everyone's gonna put
O'Malley knockout.
O'Malley knockout. Everyone's gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can see it now. It's a
You
easy
need.
fight.
He needs to have that fight where some people are saying, "No, he's not getting through this one,"
Yeah.
and then he gets through it.
No,
You see what I'm
but,
saying?
but he still needs to fight Frankie. If you're the UFC, we're talking about like saving your star and protecting. Frankie's the best person to say that. Sean O'Malley, he will jump 2 spots above because Frankie's 11th, he's 13th, so he'll jump 2 spots. That's nice and steady still. You can deal with the striking like we just said, and that he can deal with the wrestling at not a high young level where the energy of a young guy pinning you down and not allowing you to get back up. Frankie will probably give him a little bit of holes to be able to do it, but don't write off Frankie because he's a.
Oh
he's
yeah,
a-
100%.
He will. Look what he done to Yaya Rodriguez. He was on a run, bruv, and he
That was a
bust
little
his
before.
eye.
I've already written
That
him
was a
off,
little
though.
before the decline, though.
Yeah, a
I've
little
already
bit,
written
but
him
he
off.
was.
Yeah.
I've already written him off.
Yeah, I've
still.
written him off.
That's a first round 2-minute knockout still.
But I think that's better for him. But
Hand on
do the
torso,
same for
but-
Ricky. Let Ricky come up, Simone come up behind Sean O'Malley, and then you can make for
Let-
good
bigger
fight.
down the line,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you be
yeah.
smart as an
That'll be a good
organization.
matchup eventually, though.
Yeah.
I like Ricky Simone a lot.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah,
A
cool
ridiculous knockout as well,
Mm.
bro.
Guy. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
What?
It was nice.
Folded him.
Crumbled him.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
No apples.
Man's on dancing up in there.
I said crumbled him. No apples.
Yeah. All right, Diego Ferreira versus Mateus Gamrot.
Gamrot. Whoa, this was a weird stoppage. Just to
No,
put out-
he was injured.
No, he need him.
In his rib.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was weird. Like to
Oh,
see that
oh,
normally
oh.
I'm saying you don't see because you know what I'm saying. It's weird. The ref was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I don't know." And then he was needing him again. He was like, "No, I'm not okay."
You know, he
blood."
probably cracked a
Like,
rib
yeah,
or
he
something
did.
like that.
No, you're
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Yeah.
You're right. But it was like the ref read it because it's like it's not like it's like he spoke to the ref, but
Yeah.
the ref was like, "Are you okay?" Like to continue.
Yeah.
And he was like, for a minute, he didn't know. He was like, he was like, "Am I okay?" Then he got kind of touched to that spot again, and he was like, "No, I'm not okay, man."
Ain't
Like,
okay.
yeah,
He's
man.
finished
Like,
still.
but these two come at a crazy pace. They opened up at like a crazy pace. They were going for it. I don't know,
Gamrot got quite a few good takedowns.
Yeah.
But Ferreira was very good at scrambling.
Bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
scrambles.
we weren't able to hold him
But I thought
too long.
I thought he would have wanted to invite him for the
He's a good
jiu-jitsu.
grappler as well.
He's a very
though.
good. He's a
Gamrot's
black belt.
grappler as well. But Ferreira's very good grappler.
That's a very good. That's why I
grappler,
thought he would have. But it's like he wanted to prove his striking. I thought because he was just kind of, like you said, scrambling, getting him off of him, kicking him off of him, and then getting back to his feet. Gamrot hit him on a couple of times when he's trying to get back to his feet, clipped him a couple of times. But I thought that Ferreira was just gonna try and keep it on the floor and try and maybe get him with a couple of submissions, but wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Kept it at the hands and Gamrot. I think the wrestling was the key
Yeah.
for Gamrot. You know, pinned him against the cage. Actually, in the second, it was the second, right? And second round, yeah. And stopped him. Just need him to the ribs, and I still thought like at first I was like, what happened here?
Yeah,
Like, I couldn't. But
Dug that knee.
I'm
still.
Yeah. I'm surprised, like, because you do see a lot of people knee people when they're in like turtle position and stuff like that, knee people to the ribs quite often. I'm surprised that you haven't seen more injuries like that, like people like cracking ribs.
It's a
or
good
something
position
like
to get that knee in.
Yeah.
and your knee's tough, man.
Yeah,
Your knee hits your ribs.
and your ribs are
Tough
exposed.
to
Like,
rust. Tough
you
to
know what I'm saying?
rust.
Like, so it's like,
If your knee hits your ribs, but
yeah, it's what it is. Injured. Well, it's good stoppage, isn't it? It's what it is.
he's
He'll be ranked next, right? He'll get a ranking.
Is he not right?
He's
Yeah,
not right. Like,
I'm ranked, I think.
wait, so he is.
I think he's
Bring it up.
Yeah,
They'll put him in at 15, maybe.
Oliveira. Yeah, Ferreira's 12th.
What's that?
So he'll probably get up there now.
That
He'll be
way.
ranked. Yeah, he's not ranked. Gamrot's not ranked. So, and Ferreira's 12th.
Okay, yeah.
So Ferreira goes to Bellator, and
Connor's really ninth, innit? Connor's really ninth, innit? Like,
they got to put him somewhere.
Connor's nearly
Connor's
got.
really ninth, though.
Connor's
bro.
nearly
That's
got double digits next to his
Wait,
name.
Tony
That's
Ferguson's
mad.
still 7th. Come on, man.
How's
Take
Connor? How's Connor below Tony?
Because he is, bro. Because he actually.
Yeah,
is.
Tony will kill him.
Tony might kill him. Still.
Oh, I don't know about
I
that.
don't
I want to.
know.
That'd be a good fight, you know.
Yeah, it would, but I don't know about that, guys. Kill him. I think Tony gets his
Oh,
jaw
if he-
touched early.
If he get, I don't know. If he gets into the floor, it's over. I know that for damn sure.
Tony didn't look good against the floor against Bellew.
Oliveira.
And Bell
I-
and
okay.
Benel had
They're
him.
good guys.
No, Benel's
Yeah,
a
but he's a good
jiu-jitsu
guy.
guy.
He's
Still,
a good
and
guy.
Oliveira's
But still-
a jiu-jitsu
but
guy.
so is Tony
Good
Ferguson.
guy.
No, but they're higher level.
Levels.
Compared to Connor, Connor's a
level.
brown belt, bro. He ain't a black belt in
A
the UFC.
purple
That,
belt.
that brown belt will come and do problems over here, though. But you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But no, yeah, of course, levels, man. I think Ferguson's grappling is better than McGregor's for sure, for damn sure.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Yeah, yeah, I wanna-
100%.
I
But
would
can
like
you
to
get
see
him
that,
there?
you know?
Yeah, I think they should probably make that
Hey,
fight when they
Dana
come
book
back.
that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
McNuggets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And the build up for that would be crazy as well, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bruv, Cub.
Cub came on smoke, came like old school Cub still, like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah.
I didn't think he had it in him.
Elkins.
Yeah.
Darren
That's why
Elkins looked like he just didn't look like he was.
Bro,
ready.
look at him. You was about to say he looks like bro.
Yeah.
He is a zombie,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Elkins looked like a zombie, bro. He looked like he come in there like someone had tuned him just to get beat up.
No,
Like, you know what I mean?
Cub was sharp.
Sharp,
Yeah.
very sharp.
Was
Yeah.
sharp.
Cub looked good. Not
Yeah,
gonna take it
very
away
good.
from
Listen, he
him.
tried
Very
to
good.
kill him with that wheel kick as well.
Whoa,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
clipped
yeah.
him as
Knock him
well.
out.
He
was trying to
just
knock
clipped
out.
him, you know.
He was trying to
And
kill
he
him.
wobbled him, and
down.
he was just like,
Finished.
He
He
was
said, I'm
trying
gonna
to
drop.
kill him, man. He was
He
trying
said,
to
I'm gonna
kill him.
drop. He said, I'm gonna drop because whatever he said, I'm gonna drop.
Darren Elkins didn't know where
Yeah.
he was. What are you trying to go for the little ankle pick?
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
he
yeah,
went
yeah.
the whole wrong direction. He got beat up in that one, so that one was not good still.
Yeah, bro, he's done. Darren Elkins,
Yeah.
just cool off now. Maybe have one more fight and but someone that you know you're gonna win.
Bellator might sign you, you know, just to get fighters in.
Listen, I could do that,
Bellator
man.
might sign you to get fighters in. Man's like
Nah,
that,
man.
Eric was just writing off the UFC guy. But no, I know what you mean by certain guys. Like Darren, I think that's a good shout. if in that sense.
Elkin, yeah, he
That's
gives
a
you
good shout,
entertaining
man.
fights, though.
Yeah,
you think
but
of the fights that
you're right.
You see entertaining
He
fights
bangs.
from him.
He does. He bangs. He
But
goes out
wait.
there and gives his all.
So someone getting hurt. I'm not saying
No, but
he
he's
only gets
scrappy,
hurt.
bro. Like,
Yeah, he's scrappy.
like,
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
But here's my problem.
There's
with
dog
Darren
in it. He's a
Elkins.
dog. He's a dog.
He is, but is this the end of the dog? You know what I'm saying? Because he's
Bro,
we ain't
every
seen him
dog
get
has a day
stopped
where
like
he gets
this.
put down, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I think this one might have
And
been
if
it.
you don't die, you're getting put down with an injection.
This was the straw that brought the camel's back.
He got problems. He got problems.
I know.
Internal health.
You can tattoo on him. Damage.
Damage.
The damage.
Yeah, he is damaged.
He is
fam.
damaged goods. But
But
Cub,
no,
Cub,
Cub look good, man. He look
but
good.
Cub's
He
not
look
gonna
good.
go far either though, because he's another guy. He's quite
Cub
old.
38,
You
bro.
get me, bro? Like I don't
What, you think he
think.
can make a run?
I reckon,
No.
I reckon he's gonna try and go on a run. This is his last
Yeah, he can make
chance. You
a
get me?
run, but like,
He's
I
got
don't
his-
think he'll get to it.
But he's got his
Can't
kid's
make no
cage
run.
size.
No man, because
Who's
run.
in the
All right,
division?
guys, a run. You know what a run really means, guys? A run means
coming in, and he's coming
Only-
to contendership.
Thank you. So,
Yeah.
but a run only starts for me, for Shane, for myself, is when you get to 7,
Let me
8.
see let me
When
see
you're in the top
featherweights.
10, at least ranked fighters, you can now go for a run.
There's some problems.
Gee.
Still.
That's
Nah,
what I'm
he ain't-
saying.
He ain't even
You
doing
ain't
it
going for
still.
no run, that's what I
He
just
ain't even
said.
doing it still.
They might
Bro,
throw him
like
to
I said,
Giga.
look at the charts, guys. Look at the charts
yeah,
before
yeah.
we say man can go on runs,
They might
bro.
throw him Giga next door.
Giga.
Bro,
Yeah.
Giga-
Bro,
He's fighting.
they throw him Sadiq Yusuf and his problems.
It's a
Yeah.
problem.
It's
It's
problems that Shane
problems,
Burgos.
bro.
to be
This is
honest.
what
I
I'm
was about to say
saying.
that. Shane
Shane
Burgos.
Burgos might give him problems.
Them hands.
Shane Burgos-
man.
hands.
Them hands.
They could do Alex Caceres.
And that's how far he
Hey,
gets.
I think he gets problems there
and
too.
that's how far he gets. Though.
Alex, did you see Alex Caceres in his last fight?
Yeah.
He looked good still.
He ain't.
Yeah, no.
Everyone
I
on
take
this
that
list is
all
long
back.
for him
I
right
take that.
now.
I'm sorry, man. I take that all back, Cub. Sorry.
At least you own it. If this guy, he will hold it to the death, bro. When
You
he's
gotta
wrong.
take it back, man. Bellator, bro.
Alright, I'm just gonna title this episode
Bellator.
Nah, no hating on that, but
What? Because like Cub was one of those fighters that he was always that close
Yeah.
when he was there again.
Yeah.
and he was made, but you wasn't made to win the
He's
title.
like Cowboy, man.
Yeah,
Like
and
Cowboy,
like you just never got there, and he was loved, but
got a
he's
cult
not
fan
gonna.
base.
He's not even ranked.
Let's just say that was a
Yeah,
very
he was injured though, bro. He had it.
I know for a
ACL.
while. I know, but regardless, certain man.
That's
ACL,
because he wanted to go and
What do
do
you mean? There's bare man-
jiu-jitsu when it's not time for jiu-jitsu, bro. Just
And certain
focus
man are
on your
ranked for
UFC
time,
career.
2 years injured, and they don't get taken off the rankings. You know what I'm saying? So it was because he's on a decline as well. They don't care for him no more. Do you
This
know
was
what
a
I mean?
very good performance, though.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
good.
no,
Oh
he
yeah,
looked
no,
good.
no.
I want to see Cub again. I'll be honest. I want to see Cub again.
Anytime you have a performance like that, I want to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see how
Now,
far
Cub,
it takes you.
over his career, he's been smooth. Like he's had some really good fights. So he's not like a Darren Elkins where you'd put him down. Like you'd always want to see Cub unless he starts getting knocked out after.
But let me not lie. Even with Darren Elkins, like because he is always in good fights, I just worry that this one was the straw that brought the camel's back for him. Still.
Yeah.
That's my concern. So
It's no, I'm for Darren. It's more like health and that sort of stuff. It's like
bro, definitely, man. He's taking
because
punches.
you look drowsy and you're gonna
He
start
looks drowsy.
slurring
He
words.
coming in-
and
yeah,
shit.
he come in there look
in
drowsy.
his fights, he does take a lot of damage.
He looked drowsy in there. Like he did, man.
He takes the
Look
damage.
at his picture.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me
know,
he
he looks-
can-
bro, he's not even like a
They've told
50-year-old
him to
dad.
look at the camera and
He
he's
looks
not
like a
looking at the
He
camera,
looks
bro.
like Wonder Boy a little bit. He looks like Wonder
Where's
Boy
Dad?
with the damage.
You know, he looks like Wonder Boy's dad. He looks like Wonder Boy's dad. You know what I mean, bro?
Go and do
Hey, pull out the
you.
picture of Wonder Boy. Let me see that. That is jokes.
He does look. He does look like Wonder Boy's
man.
dad.
That's bad. Still.
Any you want to go over on the prelims?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch not one.
I watched a couple, but
I didn't manage to get through it.
Justin
So I was so
Taffer.
I
busy.
saw Justin Taffer fight.
He looked
He didn't make weight though. That's a bad. He's the first heavyweight.
Heavyweight didn't make weight.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
Fat
Fat shit.
You're
He's a
fat,
lot-
bro.
You're
heavyweight,
fat
man.
shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's terrible, bro. You don't care.
He
about
looks
no
Samoan
diet.
as well. Them Samoans
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
fit.
He looks like
blood.
Rikishi, blood.
Yeah,
He looks
yeah,
like Rikishi.
yeah. Like, bro, that's bad. You know, we need not to wait
He
heavyweight.
don't even look that big in the picture.
No, he's carried. He's got
waist.
the muffin
Oh.
top thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Waist, the waist.
Yeah.
Man said muffin top. Oh my god.
That's what it's called, bro.
Bro, I've never heard it, bro. That's new to me.
Oh, yeah,
Jeez.
but nah, it was a good knockout though. Like, yeah, it was a good knockout. Han Saka, even there was a kick in it, but like he blocked it. Like he had both hands up to block it, but
It was too
man's
powerful.
just so big, like the power just
The
went
weight-
straight through it.
The
Yeah,
weight,
yeah,
the
bro.
weight just lifted
The
down.
vibration,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Them Samoans are
nah,
different.
Good knockout still.
Big bone,
But, any others? I saw this Sijara Eubanks. versus
Why does she
this
look so
guy.
old?
She does, innit? She is a bit old though.
She looks
She's
so
at
cold.
30.
It's not good still.
I think she's late 30s still. I think.
She looks suck out.
You better bad.
She does though, bro. She looks like a bit of wear for tear, bro. Like
Yeah, but no,
tear for wear, bro. Whatever you want to say, because she looks. Bless her.
Gatto. How did she finish? She got a front kick. There was a front kick to the liver.
Swear.
Stopped her. Yeah, crumbled her.
She must have been gone.
And the thing is, like, Sijara Eubanks is pretty good grappler. The wrestling's
very
good.
good, yeah,
Wrestling's
very
good.
good.
She did get her down, but and jiu-jitsu's alright. But Gatto, you can see her jiu-jitsu. Yeah, she's good on the floor still. She's good on the floor.
Gato
yeah.
cake.
But yeah, no, the
Gatto.
front kick crumbled her, bro. Crumbled her still. And I thought she could have made a run because she was looking good before. Like before this, she was putting together some wins. But
Well, she's
yeah.
a big favorite.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's flyweight and Shevchenko, so
Man, yeah, you're all
You know
gonna
what I'm
struggle.
saying?
You're all gonna struggle.
I ain't seen anyone yet that's making you think,
Yeah.
Shevchenko, you got some problems
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Santos.
with
With the hands, the
Santos,
Brazilian girl.
Santos.
Let me bring it up. Santos. She
Is it-
is. She is. Is it Santos? Flyweight.
Santos? I'll bring up.
I just watched her bring it up. You know, I was saying this earlier. 11 knockouts on this card.
Yeah.
It's the record. still.
Telia Santos.
Yeah. That's
Number 5th
mad.
ranked on your right hand side.
It was an underrated card still. Good. There was some very good performances.
I
in this
am
one.
blind. Where is it?
On your right-hand side, Santos
With
on
the
your
picture
right.
of Shevchenko.
On your right, bro.
Right.
That's-
right.
Oh, right. I'm looking at flipping.
Yeah.
I'm even mad.
Oh, the
Remember
young
her?
girl.
She
Yeah,
fought.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hands.
Yeah.
She got hands. Brazilian girl,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
play. Her hands are fast. And her jiu-jitsu's legit.
Yeah,
It's the wrestling thing.
Sorry.
It's the wrestling side.
But I love that.
What?
Sorry, I just had to.
What?
That Rose and Shevchenko are above Nunes in the women's pound for pound because that looks right now. That's starting to look right because Nunes was not the women's pound for pound, bro.
She
No
was.
She wasn't.
You
No,
can't hold two
even
belts.
even when
You
she
can't hold two
didn't
belts
lose.
and not give it to her.
Yeah.
No,
It's bad for a
Shevchenko
company.
is the bro.
That looks
Shevchenko
bad.
doesn't look beatable. We always said Nunes looks beatable.
Yeah, but she's what? What's
But
125?
she's
not-
beaten though.
who?
By Amanda.
Shevchenko. She can't say
Brother,
I know what you're saying. You're saying right now the way
get
that
you.
they're performing. Yeah, you can't
it's
see
called
holes,
pound
but-
for pound. That means
But she got
if
both
me
two
and you were the
championship
same
belts.
weight,
But she got
Who
both
would
belts.
win?
No,
Yeah.
but she got both
Shevchenko,
belts.
if Nunes and Shevchenko weighed exactly the same, and when the weigh-ins were done, they went up to the same weight, Shevchenko would kill her.
All right, but
I'm telling you that.
know what it
bro.
is,
Don't-
yeah?
I don't even want to hear no Nunes.
But
And
when people,
you're right. I believe you.
yeah, but when people say pound for pound, it always benefits the smaller person. You know what I'm saying? It always benefits because the skill set, like for example, like Shevchenko's all elusive in that. But would she do that if she was at 145? Probably not.
The muscle
why?
mass
'Cause-
carrying it
'cause
around.
Yeah,
Gon
because of the-
Gon
because of
does it as a heavyweight.
Yeah,
but
but that's the
Gon's a
only
lot
person
slim-
that's like that.
And John Jones, but he's a lot slimmer. He's not
No,
your
but
average. He's
even-
not your
no, but
average.
Even Cyril Gane's.
Yeah, but he's not your average heavyweight.
Yeah, but even
Gane's
John
not
Jones
your-
can't do what Cyril Gane does.
What do you mean?
Oh,
The
you mean the
movement
footwork
and-
and
yeah,
that?
the footwork
Yeah.
and I
He
don't
just
think he can do that.
Yeah, he can. I've
No,
seen John. I've seen John.
no,
John
no,
just
no.
likes to fight.
I don't know if he'll be able to
flat-footed.
do that at heavyweight though.
Yeah, that's
when
what
he
I'm saying,
put
that's
them
what I'm
all that
saying.
weight.
Yeah,
Heavyweight.
all right,
Because he looks
I've seen him
stiff.
do
He
it.
Yeah,
looks
he does. He
stiff.
does.
I'm not-
He does.
Who looks stiff?
Jones,
he
Jones.
looks-
I'm worried about Jones.
You-
He
you-
goes heavyweight,
Whoa,
man.
he looks swole, bro.
He's looking swollen.
Yeah, he
I'm
does.
not
though.
gonna lie to you, bro. That's one man. Not you lot bet against him. I'm not ever betting against Johnny Bones
I would do
Jones.
still.
And you've
You
lost
always
every
bet
bet.
against
Yeah.
him.
Then you've
Yeah,
lost
because
every
the
bet.
money's good, isn't it? If you win.
Then you've lost.
Man, let's lose the money.
You like losing money because he's undefeated. So
Yeah.
you lost a
Hey,
lot of
heavyweight,
money.
man.
I
Still
got a bone
gone.
to pick with you,
Go on,
fam.
my bro.
My man stole my bet and I was so angry when you
I'm not gonna
texted
bring
me,
it
fam.
up still.
Oh my days.
Yeah, no, do you know? Let me tell you what it was, yeah. When what's the name again?
Julia Penner.
Juliana Penna, yeah.
What?
Bro,
You forgot the champ's name?
Don't mind that, man. Amanda Nunes is gonna come back and beat her in it. But when Juliana Penna, right before the fight, they gave the little interview thing. She was like, remember I messaged you as well, the Gucci bucket hat.
Yeah.
I was concerned about Amanda Nunes when I saw the Gucci bucket hat. I was like, yeah, she's not taking this serious. And then Juliana Penna was like, I'm gonna take her into deep water. And I'm gonna get on her back. I'm gonna choke her out. I said, bro. She said that thing like she's seen it already. Yeah, she's been
Done
there.
it.
This is just deja vu for her still. So I slapped some money down on the sub, 16-1. Love it, love it.
Well done.
16,
Wonderful.
you know.
16-1. You know,
Man.
That's a
enjoy
good
that
bet.
money in the bank right there.
When you told me,
And the
when you
belt.
messaged me, I was so
Just to
mad.
remind you.
That was a good bet. Smart bet. But I don't know, man. Like again, when it comes to all of this and rankings, like you said, styles make fights. Going back to the Amanda Nunes and Shevchenko thing, I don't think you're right. You're still right, but this is UFC. Anything can happen. Someone can get touched. So it's one of them. But you can't have a woman with 2 belts and she's not the pound for pound champ. That don't make sense as an organization. You need to scrap whatever you're doing because how can you have a woman that's carrying 2 belts, 2 weights? She's the head of both weights, and she's not pound for pound.
And she's
Yeah.
beating the people.
No, her
Connor was
being able
pound for pound.
It was a bit of
when
a
he had
cheat
both
code.
belts.
It was a bit of a cheat code for her because she didn't have a proper division, innit? So she was allowed to hold 2 belts.
exactly.
But anyone else,
The belt's
the
gone.
one belt's going. Like,
Is
within
that-
a year,
hold
one
on.
belt's going.
Is that a her problem or a UFC problem?
No, that's a UFC problem.
Then don't.
Yeah,
That, so
yeah.
for, as me as a champ,
No, I'm just
I
saying.
am pound
I'm just
for
saying.
pound.
There was a bit of a.
You're right,
you know
but
what I'm
I'm
saying?
pound for pound. You can't not make me pound for pound if I got 2 belts here and here.
Yeah,
you
no,
not
I
giving
heard
it
that.
to me.
I heard that.
It was just good
You
marketing.
get
by
me,
the
but
UFC.
I'll
it was
retire.
very good
I'll do
marketing.
what
It was.
You see how Connor went stink when he was talking about blood. You say same thing. You just strip me.
Yeah.
You can't even give me a chance. Like same thing, bro. I don't mean no damn
But yeah,
sense.
what you saying? Good marketing. It was because as soon as Cyborg lost, they were like, "Yeah, boot her." Yeah,
Division
and they were
done.
just gonna market Nunes, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't want that rematch. Nothing of
but
that.
why
They said,
not?
"Fuck that."
I didn't understand that. Keeping Cyborg was good for all of them. Because then, like, look at now, Kyla Harrison would have come across. It
Yeah.
would have been good for all of them. They would have definitely signed her.
Yeah.
And they
would've had a
messed it
triangle
up.
going on.
I don't get. Are you saying that's good for? That's bad for business.
Hey, bro,
Why are you
no,
losing
'cause,
Cyborg? That's the only competitor at that weight for her. They could have run that back 3 or 4
money,
times.
man.
They would have still made money though.
No, but they were
the
having
UFC
to
would have
pay her.
generated that.
Yeah, but they were having to pay her bread. Bro, think about Amanda Nunes. This is why she was pound for pound. 2 months ago, people were saying that she would punch up Jake Paul. 2 months ago, I heard people saying, yeah, slap her in the ring with Jake Paul. She'll punch up Jake Paul.
Couple people said that she'll beat some featherweights in men's division. That's what I was hearing. Like,
yeah,
that's how
I
they
heard the
were
Jake
talking.
Paul thing, bro. The
She's
UFC
got hands,
marketed
though.
her.
She's got hands.
Yeah.
Only like for like a round and a half, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
right.
what we
But
confirmed
she-
the other week. You know what I mean?
Damn. Do you watch
Sorry
the?
about that one, though.
Anyone watch the Raquel Pennington?
Was it a good
submitted
performance?
I did, yeah. She
So,
subbed her, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 finger choke.
10-finger guillotine.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was decent though.
Very impressive.
She's on, I think,
Better
three
talk for her next.
fight winning streak. So
Okay.
Who's she gonna fight though?
yeah, that's
Like who's in the division?
Back to the pound for pound.
That's 145 as well.
no. That's
Raquel Pennington.
bantam. Look. Nunes is holding the belt and look under her.
No one there. She got both belts on.
Look under her, and you're saying that's your pound for pound.
No, wait, it has to.
That's
I'm
your
saying,
pound for pound.
If she's walking around,
That's
with scrap,
like
then they got
that's like saying that's like.
What I'm saying is
No.
the UFC got to scrap it.
Let me
As a
take
company,
on.
scrap the whole thing and say, "Oh, your belt's going now."
That's
You've done
like-
it for Cyborg, but you can't say I've got 2 belts and you're letting me walk around like this. You're promoting
That's
me.
like
at
you know all them years
And
when
then
Celtic
I'm
were
not-
dominating the Scottish league.
No, they had Rangers though.
No.
Rangers
I'm
will cause
saying
them a
when
problem.
Rangers got relegated.
Oh,
for
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Big problems. Big problems.
Yeah.
administration,
It was just-
and
yeah.
it's just Celtic.
It was Dundee.
We
come-
know who's
Dundee-
gonna win the
Dundee
league,
United.
bro.
Dundee United come up.
Allow it, like. Don't
I
get
hear,
me
what, I, hear what you're, I hear what you're saying. I get your overall. I'm just saying, but it's just confusing as a company when they're doing it and they're allowing it to happen. It's hard for them to not. Do you know what I mean? Because she's the most promoted female. She's more promoted than Valentina Shevchenko. She's more promoted than Rose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, she's one of the highest paid athletes in UFC.
Period.
Amanda
Because
Nunes.
she's a double champ.
Yeah.
Are you not asking for different money?
Yeah, of course.
And you're a female, so you have to kind of respect me now because you can't be paying these man them like that. You got at least pay one female.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Any more you want to go over?
No, I think I'm good.
I'm just gonna quickly say, don't tell Mace. Did you see that strike that he done?
No, I didn't watch it.
He was in North South, yeah. And
The humping.
and he humped
The
it
humping.
with his hip to his head, bro. I was like, what are you doing, bro?
Man was fucking his face. Yeah, he was fucking man's face
I was
still.
furious when I get up after the round,
I have
buzz.
to punch man up.
Yeah.
You got to knock man up.
He said
Gotta
it's
knock
like
man
when
up.
Izzy
Yeah.
started dogging, man.
Yeah. Doggy, like doggy.
You never wanna see that
Fucked
one
you. No, but no, literally that. Izzy showed him I fucked you. Like, that was different. I get what Izzy was doing in it, like because the round was done in it. Like I just beat you up in it, but this. You're actually getting
I
held
don't
down.
know if it was creative
No,
or if
that
it was
wasn't creative.
just, or if it was just like, nah,
Just
you're
try it.
taking
Don't
the
do that.
piss
Don't do
still.
that. Don't do that. As a man, in your pride, don't do that. Don't do that. You get me? Don't do that as a man. Don't fuck another man's face. Don't do
What,
that.
bro? He might
No,
just
don't
not come
do that.
out. He might be gay, bro. You never know.
Yeah, but bro, don't do that in the fight then, innit? Because the other guy surely probably isn't. Don't do that, bro. He's got a wife and kids at home, probably. Poor Josh.
I said, poor Josh. He lost,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Moving on. The you catch
News? We
did
did
you
news.
catch-
We did what?
I was
else is
gonna.
there?
Oh, you
What
want to
else
go
is
over
there?
that?
What
I was gonna
else
say,
is
did you
there?
catch Parker
I didn't
Chisora?
watch it.
You didn't catch it.
Very good.
You catch
fight.
it?
Very.
Yeah.
I was catching
watch it.
rounds.
Yeah. I watched highlights. I didn't
I
watch
was
it
in and out
live
of the
still.
room.
I watched highlights for it.
I need
But
to run it back though because it was a good fight.
Then I'm gonna watch it
It was
I'm
it's an
surprised.
entertaining fight.
For
Like, it was
Chisora,
entertaining.
Chisora kind of gives you an
No,
entertaining
you
fight.
know what you get with Chisora,
Yeah,
bro. You're gonna
yeah.
get violence, bro. Like, and it
every
was that.
time.
It was that still. Like Chisora, he's solid, bro. He is solid, bro. He's solid still.
You know what? He's a proper real street fighting dude, though.
Yeah,
Doggish.
Yeah, he's old school.
Old
He's
school
Remember what we was
street,
talking about
head
like,
down, doggish, bro. He's a
Yeah.
dog, bro. You get me?
These
But what happened in the fight in that, like, the Parker?
Parker,
couple
yeah.
knockdowns.
Yeah, he got
couple
a few,
knockdowns. No, one knockdown, 2 standing 8 counts.
he got knocked down in the fourth, in the 7th and 8th as well.
I think so. There was
Yeah,
standing 8 counts.
7th,
Innit?
yeah.
Yeah, you kind of just unanimous decision, but it was competitive. You know what I mean? Whilst they were both there, it was competitive.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what Parker's gonna do from here.
Mm.
You know,
Not too bad.
These
He's
men
only
are
got
the
2
Bellator of boxing.
losses. Bellator of boxing. Bellator of
I'm gonna
boxing.
stick with that theme today.
I'm sticking with that.
Man.
Well, well, Parker's only got 2 losses, so it's not
Yeah.
that detrimental to how it looks. But in boxing, And then once you got
Well, so it's Deontay Wilder now. So
yeah,
But it's against
his
Fury.
name and it's his
Tyson
name.
Fury, innit?
It's his
I
name.
mean, I would like to see Parker versus Wilder. That ain't gonna happen, but you know,
Why not?
it ain't gonna happen. I don't think promoters will see eye to eye on that. I can't see that happening. Parker's gonna go in there again with he might maybe going to get like another Dillian White or something like that. If Dillian White goes in with Fury and loses, then they'll chuck him to Joseph Parker or whatever. You know,
Boxing's so predictable with where
Yeah,
fights
yeah.
are going, though, man.
you're never gonna see the fights that you actually want to see. I mean, this year we're seeing it more because we're coming out of lockdown and there's money to be made, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's predictable. Boxing has been like that.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Years. It stopped when Mike Tyson and all them stopped. That was the era where it stopped. The Lennox Lewis, the Mike Tysons, where you know what I'm saying, where you would get to see the fights that you really wanted to see. You know?
Some of the fights that could be made are crazy. But
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. It's because everyone's scared to lose their own.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. But that's because there's so much different boards. IBF, WBO, WBA. Hate it. Hate it.
Yeah,
They all have
that's
their
a
own
jarring
rules.
story,
The WBO come out of nowhere and be like, even though the IBF know that they've got a title book, like there's a booked fight for the IBF title, the WBO will come out and be like, no, he's got to do a mandatory fight with my man by a certain day. But you know there's a fight booked, bro. So you can't fight both. So now he's got to give up the belt or go by that rule because it's like the WBO is like, I think the WBO is the main belt that they all chase. The WBO, and then it's the IBF, and then the WBA. You know what I'm saying? When they carry all that. But yeah, it's all on the board. So it makes it hard in boxing, I think. That's why you got to love the UFC because
they make it happen, innit?
yeah, like when you really think about it, look at it. Dana White, like even Dana White was saying, he welcomes like booking the Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier fight if the fans want it, and if them two want it.
Yeah.
That would be Nate's last fight, I reckon.
Nate.
Yeah.
In the UFC.
He's only got one more fight in his contract. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
And then it's gonna be him versus Jake Paul.
Him at Bellator.
Who?
Him at Bellator.
man,
No,
he
I'm
ain't
just
gonna
saying.
way.
Hey, that Nate's my guy, bro.
No,
we don't
I'm
do
saying
that to
that
Nate. Hey,
because
don't do that to
Bellator
Nate,
hype,
blood.
innit?
Don't do that to Nate,
You're not
blood.
sending
I ain't
Jake.
sending Nate there still.
You're not sending
I
Nate.
ain't sending Nate there still. Could have sent Nate there a couple years ago, if anything. Bro. But nah, I ain't gonna send Nate to Bellator, bro. You can go 1FC or something.
What?
Nah.
Don't do that to my guy.
Yeah.
You can go and
Alright,
take some roids and enjoy
cool.
himself.
Where we at?
News, man, some news.
What are we saying?
What do you think about that? Going into that, Dana White booking Nate Diaz and Dustin Poirier.
Yeah. You know what? If Poirier ain't gonna get the belt, get some bread, innit? Well, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
had
That's what
bread,
he's been on
bro.
anyway, yeah.
No, keep
Hey,
more. You can't
get
never
more,
get. You
bro.
can't never. You
You
can
gotta
never
retire
get.
soon.
Someone
Yeah,
else,
you should never.
let someone else get the bag,
bread.
fam.
No, man, bun that,
I
bro.
want to see that fight.
It don't work like that. It don't work like that. But let someone else get the bag. Are you my nephew?
Yeah.
Only person I'm letting get in bags is my nephew. Like what Khabib done to Islam. I retire, you take belt, you get money. Don't you hear me, bro? Like that's the only person you got to be my younger. I ain't giving. You know what I mean? I'm not giving any normal man that I have to go home with my family, bro. I need to make as much money,
Especially
because
when
we're prize
especially when
fighting.
your wife's in Connor's DMs, fam.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that's crazy. But Dustin Poirier, Nate Diaz, if that happens, what happens?
Who would I pick?
What happens if it happens?
Nate.
You
going
pick Nate?
Nate.
I'm going Nate still.
I'm picking Nate
I'm always
because
gonna go.
he
with
can
Nate
take
still. I'll go
shots.
Nate every
So
fight.
Dustin's gonna throw his best at him. Because you know with Dustin, I clocked, yeah. See when he throws his best and he's not out of there, he's sort of like looks rattled, like shit, man's still here. Like that's what happened with Charles in that first round where he was rocking up Charles and Charles was still there. He didn't really know how to take it. Then obviously Charles came back. I think the same sort of thing will happen with Nate. Nate will take the shots and he'll give shots as well. And then over the course of 5 rounds, I think Nate just outworks him.
What would that be? That would be at 170.
Yeah,
Poirier said
they
he
want to
doesn't
fight
wanna
170. Yeah.
Yeah, because Nate ain't dropping for no one now.
No,
Poirier said
Poirier
he, doesn't
said
wanna
he
go,
might
doesn't
not
wanna
drop
cut
no
weight
more.
Fuck Poirier. Nate ain't dropping for no one. You get me? Who the hell is
You know,
Dustin
you know
Poirier?
what they should do for both of them, man? Yeah, they should say, look, we're gonna make a 165 belt.
No, don't do that now after you just booted Lee,
No,
bro.
but they should do that for but come on, man, it's Kevin Lee, bro. Like,
Whoa.
they're always gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But look, a 165 belt and say Nate versus Dustin Poirier. One of you gonna become a champion.
Nah, Masvidal will have some shit to say, bro.
Yeah, Masvidal fights the winner. YOLO. Blood, there's money to be made, bro. You know what I'm saying? And whoever
You
wins
do know
that fight-
if they make 165, Kobe's coming.
Yeah.
Bring him as well.
Kobe's
That's money.
coming.
Think that division becomes like the most stacked division in terms of
Straight
the money,
away,
in terms
straight
of
away.
money, not in terms of performance or like.
It probably
who's the
does
best
for
fighter.
performance as well. Like in terms of in terms of it will bring the lightweights that don't want to cut weight because lightweights are stacked division anyway,
Yeah.
and so is welterweight. So it will bring the two and combine it. It will be stacked, bro.
Yeah, it would be crazy. Kobe would probably win against everyone.
Not necessarily.
Nah.
Usman might come down
I
one
can't
piece.
see Usman making.
Nah, I don't think
bro.
Usman
Cut
goes
up, sorry.
down.
Usman's like to get 185.
yeah,
innit?
You not see Usman's weight cuts on YouTube, bro? Flipping
He
hell,
can't even run it.
Crazy.
Bro. bro.
You know that he can't run.
Yeah,
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 knees.
it's wild. So
No, how's he stamina like that though?
he just wrestles, isn't it? He just trains.
Yeah.
That's literally just trains.
Must
that's
sit on the
cool.
bike as well, man.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Yeah, you have to.
Whatever he's doing,
He
he's
has to.
working. It's Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I don't, yeah, crazy.
Uh,
If that to happen, I'd go with Dustin Poirier.
out of the two, yeah, I'm a bit.
I'm a bit Nate. I think he just beats up Nate over. the
Yeah, I
rounds.
can see
Like
that, but I
Leon
can see it
Edwards.
being like the Masvidal fight. But then I can see Nate coming back.
Yeah, towards the
'Cause-
end, but he's
yeah,
not going to do
Edwards
enough.
fight.
Nate will start too late
Yeah,
against
yeah.
someone like Dustin.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Look how late he started against Leon Edwards.
But I don't know. I think Poirier's tank ain't as good as it used to be. You know, I think that's what we saw in the last fight.
No, it's fine.
I don't know. With a little bit more.
You know
weight
what I
on him as
think?
well.
You know what I think with that? He just fought so much this year. You know your body's tired. The two Conor fights are big fights. It's a lot of on your body. He probably trained extra hard for it. Then the whole press thing and all of that. It takes a lot out of you. You know your body's just tired. I think he had a long year. He started the card, opened up the card with a big year, ended the card. You got Dustin had a big year. Dustin, if we talk about a fighter that had probably one of the biggest years, it's
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, 100%.
By
yeah,
far
it's
as well,
100%,
man.
yeah.
Like, he had a big year, bro. Like, as in, like his expectation levels grew, and he maintained it until the end of the year. But shouts out to him in that sense.
Cool.
Respect, but yeah.
Moving on. Kevin Lee signing with
What?
Eagle FC.
Well, first of all, we talk about Eagle FC.
Yeah. No, shout out Habib, yeah, because he's on boss shit. He's on boss shit. He's on boss shit. Still, he's
Man
on.
created his own organization.
Yeah, he's on. He's on.
And he's not getting he's signing some good guys.
Problem Russians. I see a comment saying, yeah, Dana's not trying to sign half the Russians because it would crush out all the Americans out of his organization. And there's a big thing to that, you know.
Yeah.
I was listening to John McCarthy, I think, speaking, Josh Thomas speak on this, like, why they don't have so much Russians in one organization.
Yeah.
And it's because of that. That's why his cousin, Usman, went
Yeah.
over to Bellator and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
separate them across all.
Yeah.
It's because of one lot of organization.
It'd be
come
too
and
many.
kill- and then in every division, it's only Russians that have got the belt. No Americans watching that. That's true. No English man's watching it. And the dominance of Russians, nobody's watching that. No one, like, you get me? No one, you get me? After a while, we'll all give up.
They got the most people in the world. It don't matter. That country is huge, fam. Like, if it just moved to Russia alone, bro, that would be good.
So, yeah, but again, shouts out to Habib. What do you not think of it?
Nah, it's good. Like, it's good, and it's another competitor. Like, to get Kevin Lee when he could have went Bellator. You know what I mean? Like, it's showing that.
Did they try it off? No, they didn't win him.
Bellator
Yeah,
didn't.
no,
No,
they didn't want him.
But I'm saying he's that level of fighter that could go Bellator
Okay.
and be a problem.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
for Eagle FC to just come out of nowhere and get him is big, and they're paying their fighters in Bitcoin. And,
We're paying him in Bitcoin.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a new what's what I'm looking for.
New avenue.
Yeah, new avenue.
of the way they do it.
I was-
But my thing is,
Yeah.
Kevin Lee, you're a waste man. And I want to look at the camera and say it again. You're a waste man. You know why you're a waste
Kevin, don't
man?
catch you in the street, bro.
No, I don't care, bro. Them man are light to me, bro. Come on, man. I'm 6'7" out here.
I'm 6'7" out
I'm Jake Paulin, bro. No, do you know what I said? The fact that he did the interview with Ariel and was talking about how, Eagle FC, da-da-da. 1 week later, you're there, bro.
Bro,
Like,
promotion,
you
though.
talk money.
You gotta do
Yeah.
that.
Change fans'
Promotion.
minds still.
that's not the point. But the way he said it
No.
was like he ruled it out. Like,
Yeah.
Eagle FC, like, what? I would never, basically, that's basically what he said. I'll never fight for Khabib. Like,
You know what it is? Yeah, that's one of my points. Like, you
man
as the man
calling
with
him
a
out.
target on his back, yeah. Like,
Chatting shit about
like,
him,
the
though.
most
They like
smoke.
chatting shit.
The most smoke, yeah. And then, man's your boss. Like, what God, fam? Like, you can't be doing that still. That just looks like,
Nuts.
bro.
He should have gone to one championship. I don't think he should have gone to you like that. Just I think you know what it is. You should. He should because I don't know how good that organization's gonna be as an organization. Yet.
That's the other thing. It's not tested
It's
yet.
not tested,
and you don't know like what's the
but
like,
if they've promised him a certain like amount of money,
Yeah,
per
It's a
Saying the
contract. It's a
money,
contract. So
but like
you
like-
must know what he's getting.
the level of the league you're in
Yeah.
from where you just come from,
bro,
I understand-
everyone's called
no,
a world champion. Why does it matter?
bro. No, but I understand like.
And it's a
come
new
from the
division.
UFC,
It's a new division. It's 165, bro.
Yeah, that's a good thing for him. I'm not gonna lie.
That's very
He
good.
kind of does
You
need
need
that
that.
still. He does need that because he's too small for welterweight. And if you can't make the 55 cut, which is a bit mad to me because Habib's bigger than him and he made the cut still. But
that's because he's dedicated. That's
yeah.
another thing.
This
with
guy
Kevin
lives in
Lee.
America,
The thing is,
bro.
you think Kevin Lee's going to be getting crazy money to fight Diego Sanchez? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, why not, man? You take
But
that.
at the sta- like sometimes you need a step back in competition. Like he's at a stage where he needs a step back in competition
To go forward.
100%.
But like, is Eagle FC like too far a step?
But
Like,
But here's the thing: what happens to
But
Kevin
Bellator
Lee's,
didn't want him.
No, but what happens to Kevin Lee's stock if he goes Bellator or if he goes ONE FC and then he loses?
Exactly.
Then he's done.
Yeah, but he was done. You're kind of always done when you get kicked out of the UFC because that's the highest level of organization.
no, you can come back.
He can come back. He's still young enough to come back. Though.
You can't come back.
No,
Well,
I
you're
agree.
out.
listen,
He won't.
let,
I don't
let-
think
let
he
me
will.
no. Let me say what I'm trying to say. Like he can't come back to the level of competition. Your level. I'm not saying you can't make money. You can't be in Bellator and have the highest level of competition because we're always going to say the UFC is the
Yeah,
golden
no, but
standard.
you're not saying. I'm saying he can
He
go
comes
somewhere
back
else
to the UFC
and then
like
come
4
back.
years.
Oh, to the UFC.
Yeah,
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 but
that's what I'm saying.
it don't work like that.
I don't think Kevin.
That
Lee,
don't happen often.
No,
You-
it can.
It happens.
It can.
It does happen.
and who becomes champion?
What do you mean?
Tell me someone
Yeah,
that's
it-
gone, come back, and become
Marino.
champion.
Yeah.
Brandon Moreno.
Well, he wasn't signed at the UFC though.
Silence.
Good shout.
No, he wasn't signed though.
But
It was Ultimate Fighter.
There you go. It was
So,
on a fighter.
bro,
Yeah, but
bro.
He did, bro.
But it's still
He
Brandon
didn't do
Moreno
the
is
business
cold.
on Ultimate Fighter.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
different.
And you know why it's different? That's a very good approach because no, you have to fight professionally.
no,
No, but it's true because no, when you think about it, you're not fighting on a professional level like that, like cage.
It's not
UFC,
UFC
yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
You're not,
that's
it's
what
not
I'm
top.
saying.
You're
That's
all
why I'm
fighting
saying it.
levels. So
And it's 2 rounds, bro. We're fighting for 2
come on,
rounds.
bro, allow it. Yeah, I can still give it to you because you're under the flagship, but you're not fighting on that caliber of level. You know what I'm saying? Caliber, you're not going, and you're not going for again. You're not going from being like top 10 ranked fighter to getting kicked out
Yeah.
to coming back
Yeah,
and to being
and
number.
then-
You're
yeah,
not
yeah,
happening.
yeah, yeah.
You're not because they're not going to rate you to even
Fam.
sign you.
Fam.
You have to be like Michael Chandler.
That's what I was about to say. Dana said, "Oh, a couple years, we're gonna get Sage back in."
Yeah.
Bro, where's Sage?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Sage ain't back, like,
Yeah.
and he ain't gonna come back.
Yeah,
You're not.
Yeah.
And
He's
at
not
one
coming
championship, he's not going to do that well over there.
He
because
just looks
they're
like Goku,
savages.
so
And
he
that's
can
what
sell
would
for
They're
happen to
them.
Kevin
savage.
Lee.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
savages everywhere now. So for you to think that you're gonna come back to the top standard of what we class UFC as a top standard, don't happen.
I've got a great idea for Kevin Lee. Well, get chucked in there with Jake Paul, bro. Fight this one.
He was gonna go Triller. He got an offer from Triller.
Yeah, why not, man?
But,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
there to make money now, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
He ain't
Yeah,
gonna cut it in
100%.
Bellator.
He's
a
he's an influencer.
Yeah.
He's
Once
an
you leave
influencer.
the UFC, you're
No, but
only
he's
doing
good
it for
that-
money.
No,
You're only doing it for money.
I'm not watering him down.
But there
I'm
was
not
a
watering him
point we
down.
thought, yeah, he's gonna be champ still.
I'm not watering him
No,
down.
but that's-
I didn't think that.
I tell
You
you
didn't?
what. I tell you what, though. Yeah,
Never
that's
thought
just
that,
that
bro.
just shows how good the marketing is of UFC. That we
I
thought
rated
one
him,
day
I
this
didn't
guy
think-
was gonna be the champion, and this guy is.
You
just-
thought that? You lot thought that? I didn't
No,
think
At
that.
one point, he was
No,
before the
you lot
Ferguson
thought
fight,
that.
Before the
We
Ferguson
don't put
fight.
words in my
Yeah,
mouth,
yeah.
bro. No, I just thought like he had way too much holes. I used to say to you all the time, this guy picks up people and slams them down and puts his head in guillotines. Why do you do that, bro? I used to say that all the time. I was like, I rate his strength and I rate some of his IQ was never there. I've always said that. I've always said that, bro. Like, I said, why do you do that? Like, he's done it a couple of times. Like, he don't have, and then he boxes. He don't mix. Yeah, he tries to mix it up, but he throws everything into it, bruv, and then he doesn't get it, and then he gasses. And I'm like, your IQ's just not there. You don't see the round out. You don't feel. You don't get into a feel like a groove. He always tries to just get man out of there, bruv. And you're not that fighter. You ain't got that style to just get man out of there. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've never thought that. You might have thought that. Thought,
I did.
he looked good. I don't mean he looked like. I thought he was gonna be of a standard level. Nah, not Bellator. I didn't think he should go Bellator. I just think he should be
Eagle.
training.
He's an
training.
influencer.
Yeah, type
Like,
of guy.
he's an
People like
influencer.
him and
people like him.
He put his brother
he-
on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
They got their bread.
Yeah,
He's
it's
done
one
well
of
for
them
himself.
ones.
He's done well for himself.
He's
bro.
made money, man. He
He's
done
made
well.
Crazy well. So
You know what I mean? When you get multiple shows on aerial, you're doing something well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
he's
we'll
one of them.
probably all watch the fight with Diego Sanchez as well. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
that's official. Like he's
No,
fighting
not
against-
official,
like
not official.
99%. Like that's who
And
they're
that's for
saying.
the belt over there.
At Eagle FC. I mean, if they've got belts, you know what I mean? I don't know. Did
It's gonna be an
FC
Eagle,
have a
bro.
belt?
Yeah, they're gonna have belts. Yeah,
It's gonna be an eagle, bro.
They're gonna have belts.
Damn.
But yeah, well,
Claudia Gallagher.
Gadela,
Is it-
bloody hell,
Gadela?
mate,
Yeah,
mate.
I was reading his
Don't
name,
say
bro.
those.
Gadela. Gadela.
Gadela.
Claudia Gadela. Says that the reason she retired from the UFC is because of concussions.
Oh.
Felt like strikes of knives to the back of her head.
What?
Every time she felt like someone was stabbing her in the back of her head.
Oh, swear,
Yeah.
mad.
That's why she
She was
retired.
talking about that for a couple of years, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was saying that she was concerned about the damage she was taking. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We know we're not really gonna find this out until a bit later on in life still. 'Cause
Yeah,
even
true.
the early
Yeah.
UFC guys, they're still
Going
within
for
that
it now,
Look at
like,
BJ
50,
Penn.
60, yeah.
Look at BJ Penn.
yeah.
My man's just getting knocked out on the road, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By
Gonna be
random
dribbling
people.
from his mouth, seem like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was alcohol. He was drunk. He was drunk though.
I don't think
that
it's
was
as
damage
bad.
as well.
Huh?
That was definitely damage as well, bro.
do you mean?
BJ Penn.
Getting
Bro,
knocked out?
Unlimited damage, bro.
No, he took unlimited damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying that time he got knocked out by people on the road, he was drunk. He was in the
Oh
club
yeah,
drunk.
but
He
no,
was
but that's
fucked.
just him nowadays, bro. He's
He's a wildling.
done. Yeah, he's wildling, bro.
Yeah, he's wild.
It's so sad though. Isn't
It is sad, man.
Yeah.
It
You
is
have to be careful with that. That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to rate people like Floyd Mayweather, bro. They went into this thing tactically. Fuck what you lot think, bro. And he played it
And
smart.
Habib. even,
And Habib, yeah,
Habib,
smart.
yeah.
All of these,
Habib's
man.
up there with Floyd.
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No damage taken, bro. You got hit. Probably the most distinctive hit in my head is the Michael Johnson fight with
Yeah,
Habib
yeah, yeah.
when
Oh, yeah,
his
yeah.
knees went like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the most distinct. Other than that, he's been touched by Poirier a little bit. Got touched by Gaethje a little bit.
Mm.
That was it. I didn't see. There was no.
Do you reckon he comes back for one more at some point?
Habib.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he's
No, he's
gonna.
done.
I don't think so.
Man's a promoter now.
No, I don't think.
You see Dana talking about him as well.
Ah,
Promotion thing.
yeah.
Dana was like, "Oh, you're gonna find out how hard it is now."
Yeah.
I think Dana's a bit jealous. Like not
Yeah.
jealous. He's a bit pissed. He's
Dana
a
made
bit
him, innit?
pissed. No, it's not even that. I don't think Dana made him. I think Dana's in this thing where it's like, why are you trying to compete against me when I've just made you to what you are? So it's not like, at least get a bit. I think he's like, get a bit older or something, fam. Like Dana's one of them guys. Like, why are you're just trying to do everything. Like, you get what I'm trying to say now. Remember, because what that brings to it is him taking Dana's fighters as well. You know, not like that, but when they come out, it's another
Well, it depends
competitor.
what level they get to.
I was gonna
165 though.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about
that's
weights
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. He's
Yeah.
already
That's
he's already
true, actually.
disturbing it by
Yeah,
making
yeah.
a 165 thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's been calling Dana forever to make a 165.
I don't know why they didn't just do that. Like, I mean,
Bro, it just makes sense to do it every £10.
yeah.
They just skipped.
Yeah, but then what's gonna happen to the division, like the rankings and stuff like that? You know what I mean?
What do you
it's
mean?
a- it's a
everyone
lot.
just.
Welterweight
It-
just moves to 75.
No,
Yeah.
but it feels like that. But then we're already saying Colby would go down to 165. So if Colby's gonna go down to 165, and we're saying he's the second best
Yeah, but
welterweight,
the UFC
what happens to
controls
that
it,
division?
innit? So they'll could say, all right, we'll let certain people, certain amount, or they'll pick who's gonna go where. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can
yeah,
just
there's
say-
more work to be like put into it, definitely. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would want to see it for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting to know in that sense. But yeah, bless her. I hope she retires in peace because that's mad still. to-
Yeah, no,
like,
that's crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Like to imagine that every
Yeah.
day you got to, like that pain. Like so as fighters, like if I was to have them like, because if I was to have a son or a daughter and I was to make them train, protect yourself at all times, bro. Like don't like, even if we've got a wild style and we got something about us, bro. Make sure we're not getting hit. Do you get me? We've got to have some type of not get hit mode. I'm not trying to make my child be out there like Justin Gaethje, bro. Like just wham wham and then I hit you twice, bro. I don't like that style, bro. You get me, bro.
Yeah.
Like even Justin's got a slight slur.
All of them really. But that's what I'm
The
saying.
ones that
like,
get
Diaz.
hit hard, Nick
Oh,
can't even talk.
Diaz, yeah.
Nick can't even talk
There's
sometimes.
different reasons for that though, but You know what I'm saying? He's on something else. But obviously, man makes the jokes about Bellator. But yeah, you have to respect anyone that gets in that cage, man. because,
Yeah,
you know
100%.
what I mean,
Come on.
they're all in there risking their lives, man.
Anything else? Anyone want to bring up?
You got anything?
No.
I've
I
got a couple
got one. You got a couple? Go on, run through.
Derek Lewis telling Francis to kiss his ass after the fight as well. He can kiss my ass because of the whole thing. But
I love
What do you
Derek
think?
Lewis, man. Derek Lewis is funny, bro.
Yeah.
he's the funniest guy on the roster.
Oh, 100%.
After Conor.
He's,
Oh yeah. Sorry.
no, he's up there with Conor, though, bro.
No,
Just
but Conor
different
makes
type of.
tears come.
Yeah.
Conor does some
Accent.
stuff.
Yeah, it's the
accent.
accent.
It's the accent that
No,
makes
but
it.
Derek Lewis, when he says on his Insta, he's okay, and you just know, bro. I
That's
saw
it,
one
he's
guy
okay.
get run over.
The
by a
other day, I
lorry.
see that the lorry. He's okay, went flying.
He's okay.
He's
I'm
dead,
saying,
bro.
that
He's
guy's
dead.
definitely dead, bro.
Yeah, he's dead, bro.
That guy
Yeah.
is finished.
He's okay.
He got
Everything.
run over by like 2 lorries, bro. He's done.
He's got the best
Head's
Instagram
flat
account.
as a pancake, blood. He's okay. Nah.
He's got the best Instagram account still.
By far, fam. Derek Lewis is funny still.
American top team, an MMA community mourn death of PFL fighter Jordan Young.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They didn't say what it was for though, or how he died. Did they?
No,
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man.
We had one over here as well. What was it? Stabbing in Kennedy.
Yeah.
His stepbrother.
I can't remember his name. No.
Jabi. Was it Jabi?
I can't
Jabi
remember-
or
I
something
can't
like
remember
that?
his name still. I don't
They
wanna
called him the
butcher it
Nightmare
still.
though. They called him the
Yeah.
Nightmare. Yeah.
So, you might as well talk about where you went on
I was gonna say,
Saturday, fam.
Yeah, he went.
What was it? Fight Stars Championship.
Yeah.
Went to go Crystal Palace. Went
Yeah.
to go and watch. Was like 20 MMA bouts.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot
Lot
on the
of
card. It was
cards.
a good
That
show
many?
though. Yeah,
Good
that many.
show,
Yeah, it was
man.
a good show.
Good up
It
and
was
coming.
nice.
Good amateurs.
Yeah, amateurs on the card. Saw some pro
Sitting-
fights as well.
Sitting cage side, so it was
Yeah.
good to see everything up close.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
first time
yeah,
to like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? How it really pans out. Shouts out to Mike.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike from GB Top Team.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
he didn't get
yeah.
the win, but
Shouts out to his opponent.
yeah.
Shouts out to his
Yeah,
opponent.
he looked good.
He was very good as well. That was from New Wave Gym.
Yeah,
I think it was from
Academy.
New
They
Wave.
did well on the
New
card,
Wave.
didn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't see the fights. I just saw the
Yeah,
card.
they had a lot of
A lot of fighters
the
on
card,
there, and
yeah.
they done well, man.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Local gym.
Yeah, shouts out to GP Top Team.
Yeah.
They done well. They had a couple of victories as well.
Yeah.
The main fight was good between Mike and what was his name? I don't want to chop his name. For teams. I can't even. Yeah, but he was it was good. Like you could tell he was more of a striker. Mike, more of a grappler. Coming to the round, both standing, feeling each other out. Mike shot, got the takedown, controlled the round from there on in. But in that round, what we saw was that obviously Mike was fighting for the red naked choke. And he was fighting for it too much because he got the takedown early in the round. I'd say about a minute and a half into the round. And then he rid his back, and then he was ham fighting for at least 3 minutes of that round. And the ham fighting, you could tell at times he had it right on the tip of the neck, just not under the neck. And he probably thought he had it, so he was proper pulling for that rear naked, and I think he pumped his arms out.
Yeah.
And the only reason I could tell is because when the horn went, coming out in the second round, he looked a bit drunk. You know, you sway, your arms make you sway because of that lactic acid. And your arms feel it because when you've got someone, you know in it, when you've got someone in a body lock and you're trying to keep them there, and they're trying to, you got to keep them, your legs will feel like how your arms feel. So I think him coming out in that second round, he got pieced up in the second round a little bit. You got his name? Festus, that's it. Festus, that's his name. Festus. Shouts out to Festus from New Wave. Got great hands.
Yeah,
Fast
striking
hands.
does look good.
Striking's great.
Yeah.
Coming forward, he dropped Mike in the second. Mike got dropped.
Then he managed
Clean
to recover.
He recovered.
Managed to grab him again.
Grab him again and
but, get the takedown. but
he just
didn't
rhythm
get to
top him.
recover enough of the round. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Like, yeah, he done too much in the round to give it to Mike, innit? So yeah, he won that round,
And he dropped him
yeah.
in that second round, and then in the third, he got they were both scrambling for the takedown,
Yeah.
and Festus got on top, and he just stayed on top for the majority of the round. To be honest with you, until Mike towards the end managed to reverse it.
Yeah.
That was in round 3, and I thought it was a 5-round fight, but it wasn't. It was for a championship
Yeah,
belt. It was for the bantamweight belt.
Yeah, I thought it was 5 as well myself.
Most organizations do 3, don't it?
Yeah, you know, there were some
Five,
on there,
yeah.
but they were amateurs though. They were amateurs.
So
Yeah.
to see an
So they're not
amateur.
3 minutes, so they're not 3 minutes.
3
you know what I'm
minutes,
saying?
five,
Yeah, not 5 minutes. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Yeah.
shouts out to the whole card.
Yeah.
There was a couple of other guys on
Other
there.
guys, yeah.
Who did the spinning wheel kick?
Whoa,
The co-main.
yeah.
Whoa, this kid supposedly he could wrestle. Rimz was like, hey, this guy can wrestle. He can wrestle, man. He's good. I've seen little glimpses of him. He come out, striking was just on point. He just, you know what I mean. And then he just-
Abu Bakr, I think. I don't want to butcher it. I think that's how you say it.
Abu Bakr,
Yeah.
Wheel kick finish.
wheel kick,
Yeah,
spinning
it was-
wheel kick,
He came out,
Bro.
yeah. I could see him, the way he was moving.
stance.
And yeah, stance. He's just literally, he was frazzling the guy's brain, bro. I
Bro.
could just see it in his face, bro.
Dipping.
Yeah.
Dipping low,
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
up,
yeah.
showing him
He was
different
just giving
angles,
different
closing
looks.
the cage.
And then he just saw the guy angling off it. He just spinning
Spinning
kicked.
kicked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
caught
Touched him, bro. That was
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Gave
that
him,
was it,
pinned
pretty
him up
much,
against the
yeah.
cage, just worked him for the ground.
Yeah, couple strikes.
Couple
and then
strikes,
it
was
done,
over.
Yeah,
So he's impressive.
yeah.
That was impressive. Where I had like the confidence in the way he come in the cage. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
You know, when you're like, yeah, you know what you're doing. So that's
It's always
impressive.
good to see the people coming up.
yeah,
Like coming up next, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
What about
And the last one I want to.
Power was good?
Power, yeah, Power.
Power
Yeah, he
was
looked
good.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah, come out.
Good.
Great ring control. Like he could control the cage very well. Showed these like dominance in there. Great striking
Good
as well.
takedown defense,
Good
stopped
takedown
it.
defense.
And
Yeah.
then when the guy backed up towards the cage,
Put hands
flying knee. Yeah.
Flying knee,
Yeah.
knocked him out.
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
You managed to get
Clean.
some action.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, it was still.
We got
not
two.
gonna
s-
lie.
We got two
Hey, next time bring man, man.
spinning
yeah,
back.
Yeah. No, next time.
Bro,
I'll
we got a
shout you.
spin,
Yeah, yeah.
spinning back fist.
Oh, I swear.
Bro, he knocked him out. The guy got so gassed. He jumped up on the cage, got his gum shield, and dashed it out. Yeah.
When I
And it
asked that one back,
hit the
still.
pole and dropped right in front of us, yeah. So I was like, bro, I had a Monster Munch packet of crisps. I picked it up like that, and then I was like, bro, if that was Usman's, I would have touched that with my bare hands. You
Yeah.
understand?
Man.
And if that's Habib's, I would have put it in my mouth.
No,
I would have
you're
got powers,
so
Ruben.
stupid,
I would have got powers. The Russian powers would have entered me.
Picked up the
I would have
powers,
fucked you all up that night, Ruben. Yeah, the Russian powers would have entered me. Entered my soul, Ruben. So. But yeah, man, shouts out to Fight Star Championship. It was a great. Shouts out to all the fights. If you've missed any of the fights, shout all the winners, all the guys that participated.
Yeah,
in
no,
general.
shout out everyone from
Start to
yesterday's
finish. Shout out
event.
to the
It was good.
organization.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good still. So yeah, man,
Yeah, good
well
to see
done,
like British
MMA talent
yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, Yeah, it's just really good still, and some of them are really talented guys, man, out there. You know what I mean? Like, you can see some of them do have a good future, and yeah, it would be good to see more of those type of cards more regularly.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
a month, maybe something like that. If they could pull that together to build it for British TV, and you know what I mean. And
Still
hopefully-
got other organizations as well, innit? Still got
yeah, you got Cage Warriors
Warriors,
money
and
into the
stuff.
sport as well.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it was good to see like the artists, like current artists mixing with
yeah. We had
upcoming-
RA
yeah.
come out. Tiny Boost was there. Art Ads was there.
yeah.
Oh, so.
Who else was there? Someone
Pound
else.
Sterling.
Pound Sterling was there. That's it. That's what I was thinking of.
But yeah.
Performing when the guys come out.
RA performed.
RA performed, yeah. RA
Well, he was good. That kid was good. But to come out with RA.
Oh yeah.
We spoke to him
yeah,
after.
yeah,
We spoke
yeah,
to
yeah.
him. I can't remember his name.
Linden.
Lindu. Yeah.
But yeah.
He's good. He's a good. Yeah. He's tough. He's a tough kid.
Yeah,
bro.
something
Yeah.
to account for, yeah.
That was because that Jesse fight was actually a
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
a
a
good
good
fight,
fight.
man.
That was a
That
good
Jesse kid's good as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
He's good.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
striking. He's got. Yeah, it was a good fight, man.
Yeah.
Like
Loads of good fights. So
shout out. But yeah. The only problem with Cage Warriors is they need to get onto like. I think the reason we struggle a little bit is because we don't have a British. They need to be on like BBC, like.
Oh
BBC,
yeah, I've said this many times.
or
They need
Channel
to promote.
5,
They need to
or
promote it.
Them
better,
being
I
on the
think, in
UFC
UK.
card
It's
is
growing.
too.
Though. It's growing. I think it will happen. It will happen.
They were on Sky Sports before, bro.
Yeah.
And why are you going to
Yeah.
UFC Fight Pass?
Why would
bro?
you do
Like,
that?
That's hard. That's where hardcores like.
Yeah, and
they
even
go to
hardcores
UFC.
don't even go there.
Yeah,
they
some-
won't buy
yeah,
it. Some of them don't even buy it. They're not even on it like that. They're like, there's hardcore guys I know that don't buy it.
The market in America, in terms of the American market, if American people are seeing those fights, maybe more eyes are watching it. If that makes sense.
Potentially,
Then,
yeah.
I mean, then slap it.
But
on
it-
Sky.
But there's
Yeah.
too
But
much
it's a-
organizations in America. We
Yeah,
need to
there's
pick
a load-
ourselves
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
We can't afford to rely on the American market because they do their own thing. They're not interested in our market.
Like,
You-
We need
yeah, go on.
No, you know everything's moving to the zone next year, isn't it?
What do you
The
mean?
zone.
Have you seen that? Yeah.
The
So
zone,
so
yeah.
UFC in November.
Oh, they actually
2022.
doing that now?
Yeah, it's all
Oh,
confirmed.
shut up.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
2022 November, I think it is. UFC the final fight is on BT Sport and it moves over to the zone. The zone got
Shut
everything.
up.
They got WWE, they got NFL,
mad.
they got
They got
Champions
NFL?
League, they got Champions
Yeah,
League
they're
football. They
This
got
is coming.
everything.
Ross.
This
My
is
brother,
coming.
$7.99.
What?
Get it
NBA?
on
Nah,
the
that's
can.
up in. That's up in.
It's
Don't-
up in
don't-
there,
don't-
£20.
Once they
But
got
I'll
everyone
buy
there,
that. I'll buy that. I'll buy
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
got
That's
all the
like your
sport.
that's your
It's NBA on it.
That's your Netflix for
But that's
sports,
what they
innit?
No,
needed to
NBA won't be
do,
on that
though.
though because of the app. They got their own app.
But
NBA.
what about with boxing? Like, how's
They're
that
gonna
running?
keep some of the boxing to the people that are signed to the boxing to the zone already are gonna
Yeah,
stay there.
stay there,
So
okay.
they'll still have their own events.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like
it looks
Showtime or HBO that will
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
their
keep
own
their-
big fights.
But yeah, man, they've done well with the zone. To be honest with you,
No,
because
that's
that come from nothing.
it was $199.
It was
2 months
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was nothing. Still.
mad.
So what? UFC's moving over there.
UFC, WWE, Champions League,
That's definitely
NFL
confirmed.
confirmed.
Okay. No, that's
Confirmed.
nice.
I think the
I'm
final.
not
I'm sure the
complaining.
final fight's either October, but I think it's November
What next year?
next year. Yeah.
So all right, so we got a whole year of BT,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the contract ends for BT.
Yeah, because
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
looking to cancel that subscription ASAP. as
Yeah, I'm
well,
not
you
gonna
know what
lie.
I'm saying?
Like,
I don't
yeah.
have
That's
BT.
£25 a month,
Yeah,
blood.
I don't have BT.
I'll say I got it through my phone contract.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shout
got
out
it
to
through
you,
my
man.
phone.
But I'm not
So
gonna
you
lie, I
know
got my
hookups.
phone contract because I wanted the BT as
Well,
well.
see? So they got you. They got you
I used to have that,
somehow.
to be fair. I used to have that.
Oh man.
But yeah, if we can promote ourselves a little bit better, I think that helps.
Mm.
But Design will help. I think days like, but even Cage Warriors should go on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I'm
can.
wondering
But
if
yeah,
that
I
will
think
happen.
100% they need to allow that fight pass thing. They should be on like what Bellator's on, BBC iPlayer or Channel 5 or Channel 4, whatever channel. But
Yeah.
it should be because like that you need to get UK casual fans as well. I don't think they're gonna have many UK casual fans. It's
They're
gonna
not.
be
It's
more
too small.
hardcores.
It's
and
small.
that. Yeah,
UK's
it's like-
tiny.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah,
think
yeah.
about America's massive. That's why there's such a coverage over all the estates and that.
Mm.
We've just got little London, little Birmingham, little like Stockport where some of these
Yeah.
fighters come from, but it's all tiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a lot. Like, and remember, that's the fighters. Think about the fans. There's not. It's not that
It's
much.
growing, but-
It's growing.
Yeah,
It's growing,
yeah.
and then eventually, hopefully, we can maybe influence other countries like France or Spain or. Do you know what I
France
mean?
MMA is French MMA.
France-
is good.
That's growing.
Yeah, it's
It's
coming.
growing.
They got well not even they got Aries fighting championship, but that they kind
know
of
about
mix
that,
it
yeah.
between because Lopez is
Yeah.
part of that, but I think they mix it between Africa and like some of the European countries as well. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Dope.
Um,
I think, geez, look at that.
Nice, it was a weight to it.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah. Jack won this week. He
And
wants to
last
touch
week.
out the belt. So let's
Listen.
give him a round of
Oh,
applause. quickly.
My picture, you know what I said?
You get that. You get that.
I'll get
We'll
it
post
after,
it
I'll
on
get it
on the
after.
Kombat
Yeah, we'll
Kingz
grab
page.
that, we'll grab
You get
Game
that.
I saw, I conquered.
Yeah, okay.
One last thing I wanted to say before we wrap up on that. I saw today Spence and Ugas. Is that how you say it? Ugas.
You guys, yeah.
That he's being made mandatory, I think. So that's gonna be like I think they're supposed to be sorting that out. So that might get confirmed.
So no Bud Crawford.
Nah,
That wasn't
bro.
gonna. That's not gonna happen.
It's
like
never
that.
gonna. That's
Bro,
that's
I
the
want to
problem with
see
boxing.
that, man.
Not gonna
No.
happen. We said about
We'll
boxing.
see.
Boxing's
we'll see in about
washed,
5
man.
years time.
I
Yeah,
said
when
that-
when Crawford's an old man,
When
like
Crawford's
that's dead,
40,
bro. Like
He's already old though.
yeah, he needs that fight now. Right?
Yeah.
This
In
year,
boxing, you're not getting any younger.
he
In
needed
boxing.
it. Like he needs it next year, basically. He needs that fight next year.
What,
But
it
look
might
at
happen
Floyd.
after this.
Floyd and Pacquiao, we wanted that for years, bro. It's just typical. It's just
Yeah.
gonna happen, man. Until they manage to sort something out.
Floyd was always gonna win that though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Floyd's always gonna be Pacquiao. The defense was always gonna be his offense,
Yeah,
but
man.
Yeah, well,
It'll be a good
I'm
fight.
sorry. Yeah,
I mean,
well,
I'll watch it
Spence.
for
Yeah,
sure. Errol Spence.
Oh
is
yeah,
killing,
Errol
but-
Spence. Errol Spence is a bad boy. He will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rate Errol Spence,
Yeah, definitely.
But
but he doesn't
Alright,
beat Bud. He
cool.
don't beat Bud. He don't beat Bud.
I don't think so either.
He don't beat
I
Bud.
don't think so. I'm with Crawford
Crawford's sound. way more sound.
until I think maybe he's
Technically more sound.
reached that peak where his age has might have got to him, and then I might.
And he
be
looks a bit
Spence.
slow in there, a little
But
bit
this
reaction.
is the thing. We're never gonna know when that's gonna happen because it's just gonna happen one day.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
true.
right.
That's
That
the
could be
thing,
true.
like,
Yeah, that's true.
If they
that's
leave
true.
it 8 months might be enough time for that to
happen.
happen.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True.
So, yeah, the sooner the better for Bud.
Jack, you're speaking facts.
Yeah, man. All right. We're gonna wrap this up. This
Yeah.
is the
End
last podcast
Of
of the year.
We're not coming
So-
back to probably early January
Yeah,
before we
might
come back.
drop some content soon. Something else, a little something we're trying to work out. But yeah, for now, this is the last podcast for the year. Everyone who's been rocking with us,
Stay
thank
rocking.
you. Yeah,
Stay
thank you.
rocking. Like,
Obviously.
comment, subscribe,
All of that.
all that.
All
Join
of
the
that.
Fanatics
Share it
app.
up, man.
You know what I mean? We appreciate all of this for the year going out.
Share up the episodes, and if you got any suggestions of what you want us to do,
Put them in the comments.
you message us even, and
Direct.
we're open to messages and whatnot. Yeah, just message us, let us know if you've got any ideas. If it's feasible, we'll think about it.
The next
And shout out all the people that have been sending messages already and
Yeah, love for
supporting
that.
the thing. And
Yeah.
And the
It don't
next
go
UFC
unnoticed.
card, I believe, is January 15th, right? So we'll probably come back a
yeah.
week before that. That's the
KR.
KR card versus key card.
Yeah.
Good start of the year. So we'll come back around that time, around the 7th, 8th, something around that.
Yeah.
Around the start of the week of January.
Mm.
We'll be back.
Yeah, man.
yeah, people.
All right.
Till then,
Kombat Kingz out, man.
cool.
Another
Peace.
episode. Peace.